Mercy. Mercy of the lost gems. Mercy of the lost. Mercy of the lost gems. Mercy. It's the mercy. Mercy. Murcielago. That cheddar I see I go. Wherever I go. Wherever I flow. Like I go slow mo on the beat for show. Let's that GoPro on the intro. Riding slow mo. These bitches go slow. Mercy. Mercy. Yeah. Mercy of the lost gems. Lost gems. Mercy of surroundings. Lack of many findings. Need to find some treasure. It's like a side of pleasure. Need to find what's lost, but was never gone. Need to find what's caused, but was never on. Plead for better life than I stumble upon. Shit, the boy lost gems, they gon' put me on. Mercy, yeah. Mercy of the lost gems. Lost gems. Mercy. 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 V-CiPz on the beat.
I've been seeing you in my dreams tonight. I've been seeing you in my dreams tonight. Yeah, keep me up at night. Gotta finish, gotta grind. Toast to all the times when shit was right. Get drunk, smoke the skunk, but we never give it up. Ambitions, grab 'em up. Big Tyson with the slump. Yeah, keep me up at night. Gotta finish, gotta grind. Toast to all the times when shit was right. Get drunk, smoke the skunk, but we never give it up. Ambitions, grab 'em up. Big Tyson with the slump. I had about 40 on my wrist, had like 40 in the clip. Big bird, red, flying high. 49ers make 'em cry. I'ma do it just for a fee. Yeah, had to kick 'em out like Lee. Big chrome, big boss, yeah, that's me. Tony chopper, stethoscope on me. Old rock band, all black for the T. Irish gold, yeah, that's all me. Yeah.
Up late, up late, up late. You can catch us up late, up late, up late. Ah, this that weekend update, up late. You can catch me chillin', upstate, up late. Up late, up late, upstate. I be cooler with the click. Up late, ah. Up late, up late, up late. You can catch me chillin', upstate, up late, ah. Up late, you state that you come from college, you state. I state that I'm driving round to see you as I'm riding round to meet you, as I'm hiding round to greet you, as they driving out to skeet you, while they lying about to cheat you, thinking your legs open like a corner store, thinking that you posing on the street like a corner whore. You think you were only man or some lonely friends? You really think you were only fan from OnlyFans? Nah. Up late, up late, up late. You can catch us up late, up late, up late. Ah, this that weekend update, up late. You can catch me chillin', upstate, up late. Up late, up late, upstate. I be cooler with the click. Up late, ah. Up late, up late, up late. You can catch me chillin', upstate, up late, ah. What you see is what you get, what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get, what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Get it now, get it now. Get it together, get together. We'll reach across the web, Get it now, bet it how, get it how. What you see is what you get, Even if you lose yourself, let time pass since you met. yourself, don't be upset. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. So I expect different from me. I'm not too changed or too changed, but you expect different from me. But I got history, please. I'm right out of my steez. I've been avoiding police. I'm so out of your league. I'm too sick but no sneeze. I'm coughing silent for Z's, cause I'm so sick in the head. But that's cause life has been dread. But if you understood that, then you would see. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get.
I'm just saying, all these cards that I dealt, I had to play 'em, I had to play 'em. I'm just honest, being modest, not the loudest, but not quiet, but now I'm raging. Now I gotta let y'all know that I'm amazing. I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
I'm a saying, I be ballin' like I'm Kyrie, and I'm slaying like I'm Lowry. Yes, I'm playing through the lottery. I'm just saying that to you, trying to get this right to you, trying to prove this all to you, right to every single one of you who see me just every day for real and online. It's alright, just know I'm saying what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, all these cards that I dealt, I had to play 'em, I had to play 'em. I'm just honest, being modest, not the loudest, but not quiet, but now I'm raging. Now I gotta let y'all know that I'm amazing. I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Just saying. I'm just saying. V-CiPz on the beat. I'm just saying that I am a sayer. I'm just saying that I am a saying. This is me. I am just saying. Is what I am. Lost in myself. Yo, what's up everyone? This is V-CiPz, and yes, we are back for the broadcast. I'm glad we're back. Unfortunately, the chances of YouTube being like all buggy tonight is happening. So if anything is wrong with the stream, just lower the quality as low as you can if there's an issue. If you have to refresh the stream, just refresh the stream, because tonight's a pretty big milestone episode. It's the 25th episode. We also have a guest coming on tonight at 11. So for the first 30 minutes, I'll be talking about the Smash update we had for patch 8.1.0. I'll also be talking about Shin Megami Tensei and how it's now being rumored to be coming out early next year. So that's going to be pretty cool. Then after that, me and Shadow Fox will be discussing Pikmin 3 Deluxe, how it released today, what Switch games could be coming up next. And then we're also going to discuss Series X versus PS5 versus Switch going forward, seeing how things are going to go. Before we do anything else, if you guys can share the link I'm posting in the chat right now, it would mean so much to me. Please retweet it. Tweets are appreciated. And shout out to 100% Click. We already hit 11 likes. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the 10 current viewers. As long as you guys are all here, hanging out with me, sticking around, it's what matters, because we're going to have a good time tonight. So definitely just refresh the stream if there's ever an issue with the stream. If you need to lower the quality, do that as well. And don't worry, because after the stream is already rendered, because the stream isn't actually going to end because of YouTube. It just makes it say on your end, like it's stopped. So you just have to refresh the stream, guys. Just refresh the stream. Shout out to the 15 current viewers. Thank you all for coming through. My name is V-CiPz. This is episode 25 of the broadcast. Let me know what you guys think of the new thumbnail. The new thumbnail layout. I think every 24, 25 episodes will change the theme of the layout. Shout outs to all the 100% Click members and subscribers and lurkers and current viewers. Shout outs to Ace, All My Savage Animator, Dear Wilson, Fern, Xenoheart, Tommy Raikou, Nightshade, and to the lurkers who are here as well. Thank you guys for coming through. Shadow Fox will be on in about 30 minutes, but until then, we will be discussing the Smash patch for 8.1.0 and Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming early next year. So if you guys are hyped for this game-packed episode of the broadcast, make sure you smash the like button on this special milestone of episode 25. Make sure you guys get that hype in the chat. It'd really mean a lot. And if there is any issues, of course, just let me know if there is, because I wouldn't be surprised. But I was on a few streams earlier, Troy Perry's stream and Mandy Lee's stream, and they didn't have any issues, but Kid Smooth had issues with his stream. A bunch of people were having issues. ReviewTech USA had issues with his stream. Like, it's weird. So make sure you guys stick around, and all you have to do is just refresh the stream. That's all you gotta do. So just refresh the stream if there's ever an issue, and we'll be able to stick around and get started. Shouts to Ace, Fern, All My Savage Animator, Nightshade, Xenoheart. Let me know what you guys have been up to today. Comment in the chat. What have you guys been up to today? I've been busy today editing my video for this Friday. I was gonna drop it and finish it up by tomorrow, but I'm instead gonna wait, because the current newest video hasn't reached 100 views yet. So until that video reaches at least close enough to 100 views, I'll drop that next video. So after the stream, we're going to go raid that video. So make sure you guys are hyped for that as well if you haven't seen it, which I know a lot of you haven't seen it. We have 160 views on the update video, 60 views on the brand new video. Something's a little amiss here, if I do say so myself. But I appreciate everyone who has watched all the videos that I just started creating, as I have just returned. That's why we have the new stream layout. That's why everything's the way it is. If you haven't seen anything that we've done recently for the recent streams, yes, this is the brand new layout. It's a pretty dope layout, to say the least. It's got this real cyber theme going on. I don't know. It's pretty dope. Shout out to the Dark Void. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How are you doing? What are you up to tonight? We're about to get started. We're going to start right now, actually. Talk about the Smash patch for 8.1.0. Then we're going to talk about Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming early next year. And then when Shadow Fox comes, we'll be talking about PS5 versus Xbox Series X versus Switch. And we'll also be talking about Pikmin 3 Deluxe and what could be happening going forward for the Switch for 2020. So thank you all for coming through. And if there's any issues with the stream, just refresh the stream and you'll be all good. A-OK. 100% Click in the building. Let's go. Shout out to Dark Void, Armchair, Nightshade, Fern, All My Savage Animator, Ace, Xenoheart, Dear Wilson, Tommy Raikou. Everyone's here going crazy with the support. Make sure you guys smash that like button. And if you're brand new, hit that red subscribe button and notification bell to stay updated on all my videos, live streams, music, reviews, and more. But yeah, we're actually going to get started now. So I'm going to zoom this in, obviously, so don't worry about that. And yes, we're on Event Hubs. Patch 8.1.0 for Smash is now available. I actually haven't tried it out yet. I haven't played Smash in like 2-3 weeks. Last time I played was with some members in the community a while back. Well, not a long while, like I said, a few weeks ago. But version 8.1.0 is now available to download for free, by the way. You don't have to pay for the Fires Pass 2 or 1 to have it. But it's pretty dope. There's a new stage called Small Battlefield. So we have regular Battlefield, then we got Big Battlefield. Now we got Small Battlefield. It's basically Pokemon Stadium 2, basically. And the difference is you can actually have stage-specific music that you can use from all the stages in the game inside all the battlefields as well as Final Destination, which is pretty dope. It is. One thing I do want to mention is it would be nice if they would just did a small battlefield for everything. You know what I mean? Like, they already have the Omega stages, technically. They already have the other stages for what the battlefield ones are called. Why don't they make one for a small battlefield and call them Delta stages or something? That would have been a good idea. And shoutouts. Is that an indie gamer? Is that indie? Oh god, did not mean to open that. Is that an indie gamer? Hold on. What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? And shoutouts to One Up John, 100% Click member. One Up John also in the building. 100% Click members, an indie gamer, and One Up John are also in the building. Thank you both for coming through. We just getting started, and if there's any issues with the stream, guys, just refresh. That's the only issue going on with YouTube. The stream will never crash. PC's too good. Internet's too good. We're all good sailing now. This is just on YouTube's end, so just refresh the stream if there's any issues, and thank you for helping us reach 15 likes. And shouts to Gunslinger. I really appreciate you making it to the stream, bro. Thank you so much. It's been a while since you've been hanging around. How you been, man? How you been, bro? And DR Wilson coming through with the link for our $10 eShop code giveaway. Check that link out and find out the tips that you need to do to be eligible for this giveaway. Now let's continue with these patch notes. And if you are enjoying the stream, the broadcast, the return, and it's also the milestone episode 25, and we got a brand new thumbnail style from now until episode 50, which is pretty hype. Smash that like button, much appreciated. There's also new icons for random battlefield, and random Omega form. I like that. That's pretty cool. Stage-specific music can now be selected. Yeah, we already read that. Nintendo has also made adjustments to the online experience, and I've heard about that as well, which it's basically so if you live in a certain area, it's not going to try and reach for the farthest person just for the closest GSP. It's going to actually do closest to your region, even if their GSP is like a couple extra 100,000 less than yours. It's just to make it more easier and simple, and not to have you get screwed over by absolute bullshit Wi-Fi and people playing this game at fucking Motel 6 during their night shift at 3 a.m. Like, nah, you should be focused on working and make sure drunk people aren't walking out of there getting into trouble. Shouts to Kuma Torres. Welcome to the stream. 100% Click member Kuma Torres in the building. What's up? Welcome to the stream. And Xenar says, man, I refreshed stream 6 times already. YouTube's ridiculous tonight. Damn. 6 times? That's actually not that bad. Some streams have been really bad, but Troy Perry's stream was great, and Mandy Lee Play's stream was great. And I just gotta say, I know Troy, as he always says all the time, doesn't have the best internet. And if his streams were going well, we can survive. We can just refresh the stream. A lot of us were in OJ's stream earlier today, Player Essence, for those who don't know, and we just kept refreshing the stream or went to Twitch or vice versa. So we could do the same here. It's not a big deal. We're gonna have a great time tonight, so thank you all for coming through. I really appreciate every single one of you here. And more info is the current number of players eligible for Elite Smash. The threshold for entry has also been recalculated to allow more players, which I know a lot of people have been saying that and how it's been difficult to get into Elite Smash. I know it's been a little easy for me because I already had some characters in there from the jump, and then I got a few more in soon after, and it wasn't that hard. But I haven't played Elite Smash in over a year, so it is what it is. And then for adjustments for online, several issues been fixed. Okay, so that's basically it. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that? And if you just joined the stream, smash the like button. We're having a dope episode of the broadcast. So smash the like button. Shadow Fox will be on in a little bit, but we're currently talking about the Smash patch notes, and then we'll soon be talking about Shin Megami Tensei 5. So let me know in the chat your thoughts. And don't forget to smash that like button on the video. It's much appreciated. On the video, the live stream, what am I saying? Well, when it's rendered, it's a video. So smash the like button too if you're watching this after the stream's been rendered. I appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun tonight. And nothing has happened to me yet. Good. I'm going to knock on wood for you. And Dior says, giving away a $10 eShop code. Yep, I am. So if anyone's interested in that giveaway, check that out. Shouts to Gunslinger, All My Savage Animator, Kuma Torres, Nindy Gamer, One Up John, Dear Wilson, Nightshade, Dark Void, Xenoheart, everyone who's been here hanging out tonight. Fern, thank you all so much for coming through. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So let me know your thoughts on the Smash Patch. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. So let me know in the chat real quick. Let me know your thoughts. We'll be going over this for just about another 5 minutes, and then we'll move on to Shin Megami Tensei 5 and how it's possibly coming early. So let me know in the chat your thoughts. And I appreciate you all coming to the stream tonight. Thank you guys. I actually have an endless supply of water bottles right behind me. A ton. Only 3, but that's a lot. Usually I have only 2. Because originally I wasn't sure how long I was going to stream tonight. But then due to the issues with YouTube, I may not stream as long as I originally wanted to. And Kumatura says, not gonna lie, ain't touch Smash after Byleth. Don't at me. I feel you. I understand. I was barely playing the game after Byleth as well. And shouts to Ryan Ricardo, 100% click, coming through. Welcome to the stream, bro. How you been? And shouts to Troy Perry with the amazing internet. Shout out to Troy. He was having a GM mode live stream for WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. And I want to mention, Troy Perry, your stream was going really good. For those who are on YouTube, if there's any issues with this stream, all you have to do is refresh the stream. The stream will never die. So please just refresh the stream and then come right back. Thank you guys for coming through. Shouts to the 18 concurrent viewers. And shout outs to everyone watching the stream. What are you guys' thoughts on the new Smash Patch? Small battlefield. Being able to play music on Final Destination and the battlefields. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the chat. I really want to know. Let's discuss this. Because that's what it's all about. Talking together. Getting to have some one-on-one conversations about stuff. So, and it's been a while as well since we had the broadcast, and I know it's gonna be a little tough because of YouTube not working that well for some people. But just keep refreshing the stream, and at some point you'll be able to be in the stream for at least 5 minutes at a time, and that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, like I've been on streams where like I would literally watch for 30 seconds, stream would cut out, 30 seconds, stream would cut out. Like that's all it's about. It's all it's about. Like we're here hanging out, having a good time. So. Let's talk. Kumatora says, been more interested in the fighting games conference of all the Japanese devs as of late, not gonna lie. Yeah, I've been watching Fidel play, watch a lot of those events, Games Cage. He's been broadcasting the events, like watching them on his Twitch, and looking pretty dope, some of the games coming out. Looking pretty dope. And with Smash, it's just like, I don't know. Something needs to happen in Smash. I'm not sure what it is, but something's gotta like spark a fire in it. We can't get another ARMS character. We can't get another Fire Emblem character. I like Min Min. Min Min's my secondary, actually. But, like, was anyone hyped besides people who played ARMS? Let's answer that question first before we go any further. Oh, and Troy, here's a wrench for your continued support. And yo, Troy, I'm going to be honest, NXT had to not be good. I'm not saying this as a hater. I'm saying this because it wasn't trending on Twitter. And usually NXT is trending on Twitter simultaneously as AEW is, but tonight it was only AEW. And whoa, shit. AEW tonight was fire. It was probably one of the best episodes of the, in a while. And I said the same thing like 2 weeks ago too, and it's insane. Gunslinger says, I heard the online runs well now, so I may go back on quick play for a match or two to see. I may try out arena matches, because it's kind of the same for that as well, I feel like. But hey, we never know. We'll never really know. We have to just hope for the best and hope that there's actual true crucial changes that change the way the game feels completely. Like, it has to feel a total difference in order to like affect me. For instance, haven't played Smash since Wii U. Yeah, I used to play as a Charizard main back on Wii U. Those were the days. The Zard Gang days. Crazy. And Ace says, was lurk and eat, and I'm done now, LO. But yeah, to be honest, I played the patch and loved the new stage, but haven't noticed anything different in quick play or connection quality. See, that's exactly what I was expecting as well. I feel like it's not a huge difference. Like, if you happen to get matched with people closer to you, then sure. But most likely, it's just going to match with whoever. It's how some servers work. They don't always get the person that's closest to you. It's just not how it works. But shout out to the 21 concurrent viewers. Let's hit 20 likes on the stream and smash that like button. And if there's any issue with the stream, just refresh it. It'll be all good. We're just going to be wrapping up, talking about the Smash patch in a bit. And then we're going to be going into Shin Megami Tensei and how it's been rumored to be releasing early next year. So definitely smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you guys so much for all the hype. 100% click in the building. Let's go. Troy says, heard AEW is great all around. We like NXT ending. Yeah, the problem with NXT right now, Troy, is like anytime NXT plans something, it always gets screwed up. Like, for example, the North American tournament, Dexter Lumis won. And he got injured, so then they had to change it to 2 1v1s instead of him versus. I don't know. I find it funny. Not him getting hurt. I'm saying just like the fact that this isn't the first time this has happened in the last few months too. NXT has planned something, and things just don't end up going well for whatever they do in the long run is kind of weird. They do stuff for the hype in the moment and not for the hype in the long run. And that's an issue, in my opinion. But AEW tonight, honestly, when it comes to talking about stuff, it's pretty fire. But we're going to continue talking about Smash patch. Kumatora says, also hot take, waits for the hate. I don't see Smash as a pure fighter, save Tekken, Soul Cat. I'm sorry to tell you this. I personally do think that it can be considered a fighting game. Personally. It's just that it's considered not a regular technical fighter. It's more considered as a technical platform fighter. So you have to focus on staying alive on the platforms more than anything. So it's kind of like how, like, in Soul Calibur, you could push people off the platform and they die, but instead you get 3 stocks. So you're comparing it to Soul Calibur, but they kind of have the same thing. Just they have it in rounds. So it's literally the same thing. But I understand you being old school, and I usually enjoy a lot of the old school fighting games, a lot more than the newer ones. But when it comes to Smash, because it's the platform fighter, it kind of changes up the genre and how it's played. And I personally enjoy both styles. And shouts to King Po. How have you been, bro? Thank you for coming through, man. How have you been? And thank you to everyone who's been hanging out tonight. What have you guys been up to? We just been talking about the Smash patch right now. Then we're going to be talking about Shin Megami Tensei in just a minute. Coming early to the Switch next year, hopefully. And then Shadow Fox will arrive at 11. So, it will be hype. Thank you guys for coming through. I really appreciate it. Shouts to the 20 concurrent viewers. Thank you guys for being here. Shouts to Dorkman for coming through. 100% click in the building. Shouts to King Po. Shouts to all my Savage Animators. Shouts to 100% click Kuma Torres. Shouts to Dead and Alive. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? Shouts to everyone coming through the stream. Dear Wilson, One Up John, Xenoheart, Gunslinger, Nightshade, Nindy Gamer, Fern. Thank you all for hanging out with me and talking about all this cool stuff that's been going on. I appreciate it. And King Po says, I heard there's an update for Smash Ultimate. Yeah, there's a new stage called Small Battlefield. You can play music on all the battlefields of Final Destination out, and I mean all the music in the game. And a bunch more stuff that's pretty cool. And I haven't played it in a while, but I used to play it all the time. It's my most played game on Switch. So it's my most played game by a mile. By a mile. And my Savage Animator says, Smash is definitely considered a fighting game. I agree. It definitely is considered a fighting game. And yeah, it's definitely a bit different. Like I said, it's a platform fighter, so the way the game plays is definitely not the same. Shout out to Blanket6, 100% click in the building. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And we just hit 20 likes. Get those 100% emotes in the chat. If you want to help support the stream, smash that like button. If you're brand new, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Don't forget some dono hype and member hype to join our community. We're actually at 70 members again, but I didn't update it, so it's no big deal. It doesn't matter. King Pro says most game playing Let's Go Pikachu. A shiny hunting and the Let's Go games are that good, and you know that I know that you know that, man. Like, that game is fire for shiny hunting, and just it's dope. It's dope for that. That's like the best part of the game in my opinion, hands down. And that's one of my favorite things, like most Pokemon games. Shout out to Bring Me Joy-Con. How have you been? Welcome to the stream. I think we're gonna move on to the next topic though. We're gonna move on to talking about Shin Megami Tensei 5, how it could be coming early, and then we're also gonna have Shadow Fox arrive at 11. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be dope. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all so much for coming through. It's much appreciated. So let's get this started. Let's get this started. And by the way, I have to give a shout out to my bro Katana Riku, cause his videos, he tags them so perfectly, especially with the title. Because if you guys want to look at this real quick, I type Shin Megami Tensei early 2021, and the first thing that comes up is Katana Riku's video in front of Nintendo's. In front of both of them, Shin Megami Tensei 5 releasing early 2021. And that's releasing early. I didn't even put releasing in the search bar. So shout out to Katana Riku. Growing in his channel. He just hit 600 subscribers over that the other day. So definitely check out his channel. Dior, if you could post a link in the chat, that'd be awesome if you could. He makes great content on tons of stuff. From Amiibos to Shin Megami Tensei to Persona and a bunch of other stuff. So definitely check out his channel. It's really dope content. You guys should check it out. And he's a member of the community here as well as the PE Ninja Village. So show him that support if y'all can check him out as well. And if you guys are watching the stream, if there's any issues, just refresh the stream. We're all good. But here's the actual report right here on Persona Central. Shin Megami Tensei 5 to be released near first quarter of 2021 according to the Sega Financial Report. Sega Sammy has released their fiscal year ending March 2021 first quarter, which consists of April, May, June 2020. And the results forecast the games the company are planning, and it shows right here, Persona 4 Golden just passed. Then they got Total War Saga, Humankind, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne HD Remaster, and then Shin Megami Tensei 5. They plan all this before March 2021. Now, I'll be the person that I am. I really would hope that this game releases in the fiscal year. Personally, I want that to happen. You guys know me. If I have a chance to have some new games and new experiences, I'll accept them as long as they're interesting to me. You know what I mean? But this is one of those games where, like, I'm of course one of those plebs that's getting into Shin Megami Tensei through Persona. Of course, I got into Persona 5, which got me into BlazBlue. Which BlazBlue Cross-Side Battle, which had the Persona 4 characters, which got me into Persona 4 Golden, which then got me into Persona 5 Royal. Back to Persona. I know. But I actually just got Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey on DS, so that's going to be fun to play. We'll be playing that on stream sometime. But until then, I'm hyped for Shin Megami Tensei 5. And also the Nocturne HD Remaster. Can't forget about that. And for those who don't know, Persona 4 Golden sold over 500,000 units, which is really good for that game. Very good, especially for an RPG. And according to the forecast, they're planning on the upcoming Switch exclusive Shin Megami Tensei 5 to be released January through March, sometime between there of 2021 to end the fiscal year. They previously announced it for a worldwide release, so hopefully that still happens. But I don't think it's gonna happen in March. I feel like it's gonna end up being pushed to like sometime between April and August. I don't know. That's just me being who I am. I say things and people go, "You shouldn't think that way. Oh, that's not how it's gonna be. You're just a hater. Why are you trolling?" Nah. I'm just saying how I feel. It's my perspective, okay? Don't be hating. I let other people have their perspectives. Let them have what they have and let me have what I have, okay? Gotcha? Kosi. Okay, gotcha. Let's go. Now, hopefully, Shin Megami Tensei 5 does come out before the fiscal year ends. But it's still not confirmed, obviously. It is just a rumor, so hopefully it's true. Hopefully. What are your guys' thoughts in the chat? Let me know what your thoughts are on Shin Megami Tensei 5 possibly coming to Switch between January and March 2020. Because, not to make a joke here or anything, but there's technically not another new game coming out until Shin Megami Tensei 5, if this rumor is correct. And we all know the Mario remasters are coming, of course, but are they a new game? Someone tell me in the chat if Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy are new games. Please let me know in the chat. Because it's going to be just a 1080p remaster. It's you put it on your PC with an emulator and high res it. That's literally what the games are going to be. We're not going to see a completely Galaxy, Odyssey, graphic fidelity style Mario 64, Mario Sunshine games. Those are not happening. And if those were to happen, I'm going to say something if those are going to happen. Because even OJ said they're not going to happen. He said it today in the on his OJ Live today. And that's something that I've mentioned him too, which we both agree on actually. I will eat 20 of the hottest taco packets of hot sauce from Taco Bell. 20 in one sitting on video. If I am wrong and they're in Galaxy or 3D World or Odyssey fidelity for Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, for those games, of course, and then of course the up-res for Galaxy 1. Because like that's not gonna happen, guys. There's just not gonna be some nice HD up-res. Yes, the games will sell, but the chance of it being compiled into a collection, in my opinion, is also not likely. But at the end of the day, we have Shin Megami Tensei 5 to look forward to. So let me know in the chat your thoughts on everything I just mentioned. Shin Megami Tensei 5, a little bit of the Mario Collection stuff you guys can talk about too. All that good stuff is much appreciated. Because those games are not new games, but they are games that are going to sell. But I have them. I have all the games. I have the hardware to play them. So for me, it's like more games I can't buy because I have no reason to buy them. Just like Pikmin 3, I got Pikmin 3. No reason to buy Deluxe. Yes, there's added content. Ooh, it's not worth it to just buy it full out with the added content if I already do have, it's basically the same game, just without the 2 little side events and without the Piclopedia, and then without the changing of difficulties, which, to be honest, I was perfectly comfortable with the difficulty of Pikmin 3. I enjoyed it, so it wasn't a big deal. And I hope the Mario remasters are true almighty, and pretty sure they are, because the Pikmin 3 rumor was tied to the Mario remasters as well as the Paper Mario rumor back a while back. So it's definitely most likely possibly happening. So shout out to the 17 concurrent viewers. This is the broadcast. If there's any issues with the stream, just refresh it. And shout out to St. Lou, 100% click member St. Lou in the building. Welcome to the stream. Shoutbox is coming in about 10 minutes, so thank you guys for coming through. I really appreciate you being here, St. Lou. I really appreciate all of you for being here. And Kingpo says, hell yeah, Shiny Hunting and Sword and Shield is horrible. The wild encounters and, yeah, the boring. Yeah, I agree. That's why I stopped playing too. It's just not a good game. Multiplayer, battling is shit in that game too. The whole game's just shit. Missing half the Pokemon, game's shit. But we're not talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield. And besides, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is a better RPG style if you're looking for something that's more adult oriented while simultaneously has the great RPG style mechanics and the capturing of monster style of Pokemon. So, and that's also how Persona is as well. Just Persona's more lighthearted. And Dorkman, how's the new PC? The PC's been great. It's been pretty dope. The only thing is just the 2 front USB cords are unfortunately they haven't been working, the 2 front ones. But it's not because of like drivers or anything on the PC. I tried that, and the internals, they're not unplugged. It's just there's an issue with them. I'm not sure exactly what it is though. Gunslinger says stream crashing every 2 minutes for me. Hey, that's not that bad. That's really not that bad if it's only crashing every 2 minutes. Some streams literally like 2 seconds done. So like if you guys are lasting 2 to 10 minutes, that's no problem. And Nightshade, sounds like your internet's on fire tonight. Sounds like y'all need to get Nightshade's internet. But yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5, I'm pretty hyped for. I'm hoping for it to release sometime early, of course, in the fiscal year, because that's what this rumor is about. But I don't think it's that possible at the end of the day for it to come out that early. I just don't see it happening that early. But thank you all for being here, hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. And Ace says, I'm surprised I haven't had any issues on YouTube today. I'm going to knock on wood for you as well. And thank you all for being here. If you guys can also help me out, shout out to the 17 concurrent viewers. Please share the stream. I would appreciate it. And Fern says, I've had 10 APL stream, no drops. Facts. Nice, nice. Thank you guys for coming through with that fire internet. I appreciate it. You guys coming through tonight. Yo. Shout outs. I really appreciate all you guys for being here. And this is going to be pretty fun. We're going to talk about Pikmin 3 Deluxe, our thoughts on it, as well as what could be coming soon for Nintendo. And then, yeah, St. Lou, you just got to keep refreshing the stream.
I think this is an East Coast West Coast thing, by the way. I'm pretty sure Nightshade is on the West Coast, along with Fern, and then St. Lou, you, and a few others are on the East Coast, and I think that's the issue because a lot of people in this area praise that I was lucky, have absolutely zero internet, zero power in their house, so I think that's the issue personally. Nightshade, you are East Coast, and St. Louis East Coast too. Well, there was like a hurricane, or almost hurricane, tropical storm. It actually did a lot of damage. Not physical damage, but like stuff's like to the internet. I guess it's still damage, but yeah. And Dorkman's no problem for tetanus. Yeah. Tetanus. Yeah, there's no problem if you're from Texas too. And Gun is West Coast. Oh, Gun's West Coast, huh? Then it could just be a YouTube thing. But definitely stick around, everyone. Shadowfox is about to come on. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have about 45 minutes to an hour discussion. And then, I was going to play Xenoblade Chronicles X tonight, but I am planning on having a full stream of that instead. I feel like that's a better idea instead of cramming it into like an hour or less on the end of the broadcast. So I'd rather do that for you guys instead. And then at the end of the stream tonight, we're going to play some Fall Guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for all coming to the stream. It's much appreciated. My name is V-CiPz. Let's hit 25 likes and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And if there's any issues with the stream, all you guys do is refresh. Because you know what's funny, guys? YouTube is saying excellent connection, while you guys in some areas of the world are dealing with issues with having to refresh. And I'm really disappointed in YouTube for, of course, having this happen on the milestone 25th episode. But it happens. It happens. And shout outs to Cosmic Gaming for reaching the 1 month badge on YouTube as well. Congrats to you on that. And thank you guys for coming through. And yeah, Fall Guys is so much fun, Fern. I gave away 120 beta codes, guys. That's a big accomplishment for a channel my size. I was given 120 beta codes. And I have the game for free on PlayStation, so that's how we're playing. So that's be dope. And Nightshade said that'd be a dope stream. Xenoblade Chronicles X, exactly. And that's actually what it is. It's a stream for us hitting 65 members, in total. We currently are at 70, not 71, but I can't wait to stream that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I was gonna stream it after tonight for a little bit, but I think Fall Guys would be better. And then we have a full stream just Xenoblade X. And thank you to the 20 concurrent viewers. Smash that like button. Shadowfox will be coming on in just a bit. And if you guys have any more thoughts on the topics we discussed so far, let me know in the chat. Yeah, Fern, I highly recommend you try the game out. And yeah, 120 beta codes. And that's pretty much how this game got popular. A lot of creators that are at my level and up were given a lot of beta codes to give away. So, as long as we, of course, played the game and showcased the game, reviewed the game, which that will be releasing sometime soon, we were given a bunch of codes, so it's pretty awesome. Shoutouts once again to Mediatonic and Devolver Digital for making an awesome game first and foremost, which I was pretty much talking about since E3 2019. Devolver Digital always coming through with those great games. The Messenger, Katana Zero, Enter and Exit the Gungeon. There's so many good games Devolver Digital is a part of, and can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Now, Shotfox will be arriving in just a bit, so be dope. And thank you, One Up John, for sharing the stream. Thank you so much, bro. That means a lot. Thank you to everyone who's been joining the stream. And Major Mikus, thank you so much, Fern. Thank you so much, bro, for sharing the stream. And thank you, Xenoheart, as well. You guys are showing amazing support tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. And if you guys want to continue showing that support, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, refresh the stream, and don't forget to also consider becoming a member of the channel if you want to help support it and all the content we have provided. And shout out to Shadowfox. Welcome to the stream. Shadowfox in the house, in the building. Let's go. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Whenever you're ready, I have Discord ready. So for us to do our call. So whenever you're ready, just let me know. And shout out to Sushi Slicer. Welcome to the stream. It's great to see you as well. How you doing? Thank you everyone for coming through. Dorkman, Fern, Ace, Nightshade, Gunslinger, One of John, Sushi Slicer, St. Lou, everyone here. And once again, thank you as well to you, Shadow Fox. Thank you for coming through. This will be a really dope night tonight. We're going to be discussing, of course, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, Nintendo going forward, and then we're going to talk about Series X versus PS5 versus Switch, and seeing how things are going to go from here on out, whether based on the consoles going forward, whether Switch may bring a Switch 2 in a few years, all that kind of different stuff we'll be talking about. Lots of speculation, lots of knowledge, lots of good talks. We'll be talking for about an hour, so it should be a lot of fun. So thank you all for coming through. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're about to get this started. Let's see if this works, which it should. I tried it earlier, so it should work. And don't worry, Shadow Fox will be on screen to make sure the whole thing works. Hi. Alright, yo, can you hear me?
Hey.
Alright, just talk real quick and just do an intro. I can test your volume. Let me just also make sure we have the layout. Alright, there we go. So,
Ready.
get started. Just in case anyone doesn't know, Shadow Fox is a really dope content creator. He's also very insightful when it comes to many different video games and platforms that have been out there. He's been around for a while, so he's very insightful. I want you guys to get your 100% emotes in the chat for Shadow Fox. Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. If you can raise your volume a little bit, I think you have to raise it just a tiny bit. I'm gonna raise you up over here on my end too, just make sure it was a little low. But how you been, man? How you been? Welcome to the stream.
I've been pretty good. It's been a little bit of a time since our last podcast. So
Yeah, it's been a while. The P podcast on like a mini hiatus for now, but we're
Yeah.
here at least, and we're here to discuss some dope gaming news to say the least. Pikmin 3 Deluxe, bro. It's something that's been pretty much rumored for a while. A lot of us have known about it, especially since it was paired off with the 3D Mario remasters, as well as paired off with Paper Mario months back. It was a part of the same rumor. And it's pretty cool how it's pretty much all the pieces are starting to get into place now, and we're starting to see what's coming up with Nintendo Switch's lineup too for the remainder of the year. And I think Pikmin 3 Deluxe as well is actually a good deluxe port compared to Tropical Freeze and compared to New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, because there's at least a side quest, there's at least a Piclopedia where it's all the different creatures you find in the game and items. It's a little different than the other deluxe ports, but I want to know some of your thoughts on the Pikmin 3 Deluxe port, how it came from the Wii U, how some of us may have gotten the game for free, because I actually was on Club Nintendo, which recipes Club Nintendo, that's not around anymore. I actually got Pikmin 3 for free through Club Nintendo back in the day. But,
that's how I got mine.
yeah, same with One Up John and a handful of others I know as well. So it's one of the main ways people actually got into the game was through that Club Nintendo program. You pick up a copy of Wind Waker, and do you know what the other games were by any chance? Because I only remember Wind Waker.
It was Wind Waker HD, the Pikmin 3, and I think WarioWare, Game and Wario, I think was one of them as well.
Oh, Game and Wario. All right, that makes sense. I had Game and Wario. It's a pretty good game. It wasn't that bad actually. But shoutouts to Nintendonomics, shoutouts to Echo Jams, and shoutouts to Ethan R. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for coming through, and thanks everyone for the emotes and support of Shadow Fox arriving to the stream. It's much appreciated. Yep. But
get those likes up.
Definitely get those likes up. Let's hit 25 likes, 30 likes. Let's get it running up tonight. But let me know some more of your thoughts about Pikmin 3 Deluxe as well. I want to wrap my head around your thoughts on how it is and how things are going to go moving forward.
So the announcement, just as usual, kind of came out of nowhere, but people kind of knew that something Pikmin was coming at some point. It's just weird that we keep getting all these Wii U ports, and it's so different without the second screen. But to me, I see that as a downgrade, if you will, because I'm so used to using the Wii U gamepad.
Yeah, I've seen
but
that.
I can definitely see how a Switch user that has never seen how that even operates on Wii U, because there's so many Switch users that never even played Wii U to begin with.
Yeah, most people are saying this is a brand new game for them, and it's understandable, of course, because as we know, Wii U only sold 13 million units. Switch is on track to 65 million right now at the rate it's going.
Yep.
So,
And I don't know who put it on Twitter, but they said, "Hey, y'all keep complaining about these Wii U ports. If y'all bought the Wii U, you wouldn't be getting Wii U ports." that was kind of hilarious to me.
The funniest part is that's actually true. You're like, might as well. Like Nintendo's like, might as well just port them over.
Yep, because they didn't sell well. Might as well use those projects. So I'm thinking that that's okay. I think the only game that I bought twice, as far as the ports, I bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Shin Megami Tensei, Crossfire Emblem. That was
Tokyo Mirage Sessions, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one. Those only two that I bought twice, and I haven't even opened. I haven't opened either one of them, to be honest with you. The Wii U one is still shrink wrap, and the Switch one is still shrink wrap. So I got to get to those because that's obviously backlog territory.
Yeah,
so,
I feel you on that. And for me, when it comes to like games that I have double dipped on from the Wii U, the only one I really have that like is just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's like the only one I have because like for me personally, like if I already have the game, I'm not gonna buy a new version if there's not too many differences for me. Like Pikmin 3
there's
Deluxe,
a lot of
there
differences.
is a lot of differences. There's a lot.
Mario Kart had a lot. So.
And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe did have a lot as well. So that's why I decided to pick that up. But when it comes to stuff like Tropical Freeze, they just added Funky Mode. And then New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, it's just the original game combined with Luigi U. And then they had the two new characters, Toadette, Peachette, the whole thing that went down with Bowsette. No one wants to remember that. That was a year ago, too, by the way. Crazy as that is. It's already been a year since that was even a thing. But overall, with Pikmin 3 Deluxe, it's a pretty cool game for those who have never played or have been interested in the Pikmin franchise. It started on the GameCube. We had Pikmin 1 and 2 both on the GameCube. Then it took nearly a decade for Pikmin 3 to release on the Wii U. And when it was first announced back in the day on a Direct, it was pretty poppin', to say the least. People were pretty hype at first. But it only sold about 1.2 million copies. The first Pikmin reached 1.6 million. And the second reached about 1.2 as well, about the same area. But me personally, I see Pikmin 3 has the potential, especially with how the attach rates are for many Switch exclusives on the Switch, and with how people see the year as a dry year, and they may have not tried Pikmin before. I think they'll jump onto this game, and maybe we'll see 3 million units by the end of the fiscal year. That's what I personally see happening. I've had people in the community, friends of mine in the community as well, maybe you know them as well. TH3 has mentioned it to me. It's probably not going to happen because, of course, the prior games have not sold as much. But look at Xenoblade. Xenoblade wasn't selling as much. Xenoblade 2 on the Switch, before there wasn't even that many people on the Switch, we have over 2 million units sold. That's pretty good for Xenoblade. And Pikmin is a pretty interesting franchise for those who may not know. It's a strategy-styled game. You have to utilize the Pikmin for specific attacks, and it's something that is very intricate. Something that, of course, not everyone's going to get into, but with the added content, people are more likely to hop on and double dip as well as the newcomers who are going to try it out too. What are your thoughts on that as well, overall? Just how people will try this game for the first time compared to how people would be interested in maybe double dipping.
I don't think there's going to be too much double dipping with this game, to be honest with you. People knew this game was available on Wii U, and they still avoided Wii U because they didn't want a Wii U. And some of those games, there are a couple of games that are like, how can I say this, that are must-haves that they definitely wanted a Wii U for, but they wouldn't admit or wouldn't. How can I say this? They wouldn't bite the bullet and then go buy the console so they could play said games. I mean, if you want to play the games, you would buy the console, right?
Of course.
A lot of people held out, like they literally like, no, I don't want to because this console is so bad apparently. Right? And of course, now after the fact, everybody loves it and they say it's underrated.
Yeah, now it took till now when people realized, oh, it has Virtual Console. Oh, it doesn't have friend codes. Oh, it doesn't have this or that. Oh, it has Miiverse, and now people like Miiverse now. It's like.
You can plug any hard drive into it.
That as well.
Kind of thing. So,
there's a lot you can do with it, and especially in the hacking community as well. That's a pretty prominent community with the Wii U, especially.
Yep.
Especially right now.
So I don't really see any too many people trying to double dip, because I mean, the out of the 1 million people that bought it, they probably are fine with it. Me personally, I probably won't be double dipping on this game. I have it on Wii U, and it was fun to me. So I don't really see a reason. There's more content there, but I don't think from what I saw, it doesn't look like much more for me to just go straight in and say, hey, look, I want to buy this game all over again, especially not for $60.
Agreed.
And knowing full and well it was $20 on the eShop.
Yeah, and the Nintendo
yesterday?
Flex copies too. Those were $9.99. Some of them I've seen on eBay.
Oof.
So it's out there, and then we got it for free. So
Yep.
it is
So
what it is.
I'm guessing those copies are going to skyrocket too on Amazon
Oh,
after
yeah.
this. They're
The
going to jack that
physicals?
price up.
Yep, I saw
Yep.
earlier, right when it was announced, it was still $20. But if we check tomorrow, could be 40.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why I played the game digitally. So I had the opportunity to pick whatever game I wanted from the Club Nintendo situation, where I could just pick, whatever game I wanted to download and whatnot. And I ended up picking Pikmin 3, because then at the time, for whatever reason, it was maybe a year and a half after the game came out. It was insanely hard to find a copy of it.
Yeah,
like
there wasn't a lot of physical copies made for that game. I think at most it was probably like maybe, let's just say, for example, 4 million at most. That's being generous, because like we said, the game only sold 1.2 million units. So around, and that's just total, and we don't know if there's anything extra that could be out there somewhere too, because there's been times where people have found warehouses full of extra games somewhere. That has happened, but it's definitely a lot less than that, obviously, most likely.
Yeah, that's kind of the scenario I was stuck in. So I went ahead and said, okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and just get the download code for this game. And
Right.
so I put it on there, and I cranked it up one day. Didn't have nothing else to do. Sat there and played. I played through I played through 2 days in a row, and just kept going after that. So
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. What I liked about it most is I felt Pikmin 3 improved on the boss battles compared to the prior Pikmin games. I
Yes.
feel like they definitely redefined how they worked, as well as making them more varied and unique
Yes.
as well. Which, for those who have played Pikmin 1 and 2 and never had the chance to play Pikmin 3, you'll definitely enjoy that part of the game for sure. I think we should go into the chat for a little bit, because we've had a lot of people talking for a bit. A lot of messages we're going to be reading for going to be about 5 minutes ago, so I don't know if any of you guys repeated messages, but we're going to get this started. Thank you all for coming through. I really appreciate it. Nintendo says the heavy hitter has arrived.
Yeah, I mean, can't really heavy hit on Pikmin, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm hoping it hits 3 million though. That's not heavy. That's a heavy hitter. That's 3 million. That's a heavy hitter. Because
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 only shipped 3 million after the first month. So let's remember that, and that's Final Fantasy 7.
I could see it selling 3 million though. I mean,
I agree.
If you juxtapose that with, like, I had no idea that Animal Crossing was do as well as it did. And I think what the last game was 3DS, right?
Yep.
And I don't think,
New Leaf.
did those games cross 10 million?
I'm not sure about 10 million, but I'm positive it sold over 8 million. Pretty positive.
Okay. Yeah, and originally Animal Crossing was kind of like it was just one of those niche games. It wasn't selling mad copies across GameCube and the Wii release. So it wasn't doing those kind of numbers. And I think it had the Wii Speak. I think it was bundled with the Wii Speak, I believe, for the Wii version of the game.
Yeah.
It was just one of those niche games that didn't really take off the way that it should, even on a platform like Wii, because it had such a large user base. But after seeing Animal Crossing, after seeing what Animal Crossing did on Switch, like, I don't doubt any Nintendo franchise at this point pulling double digits, going 10 plus platinum or what have you.
Yeah.
On that console.
There's a lot of possibilities with the future Mario Kart 9, the future of Breath of the Wild 2. Those kinds of games will easily hit 10 million, in my opinion.
Yeah. When you've got Zelda games selling over 10 million, you've got a popular console.
Yep.
Because
That's
Zelda
so
games,
true.
They didn't sell as much as Mario's, and now you got Zelda games
On
selling.
par, like.
Yep.
And that's never happened until like Breath of the Wild too, at the way that this has been. So it's pretty dope that that's how it's going forward with the software attach rate on the Switch, and that's why 3 million units to me is possible to Switch, and you as well. So I really think it's possible for that game to have a resurgence with this copy, this new version, this deluxe version. It does have the added content, but you and I were both not interested in picking up the new version. So
Yeah.
but there's many people that are gonna buy it though. People
Somebody
will
mentioned
buy it.
in chat that said the selling point is it being a portable traditional Pikmin, but I believe
Shout out to Darth
Pikmin
Wesker. Welcome
1.
to the stream.
I think one of them got ported to the 3DS, if I'm not mistaken.
I know Hey Pikmin was on the 3DS.
Hey Pikmin did, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I think one of those games got ported to the 3DS. One
Well,
of the original games.
I
if I'm
do
not mistaken.
know that the original games were ported to the Wii.
Yes, the new play control.
And that includes the sales that we mentioned earlier, by the way. So all those games from the GameCube versions and Wii versions are combined in those numbers that we mentioned earlier for 1.6 for Pikmin 1, 1.2
And then they
for both
resold
2
it
and 3.
again on Wii U on the eShop. So
They did. So it's a really small crowd then. A lot of people could have probably bought multiple times already for those games, for all we know.
Yep.
So the audience may be smaller than we predict, but like we said, the software attach rate's really good. And shouts to everyone for the 32 likes on the stream, 28 concurrent viewers. Let's just do some shouts real quick and get through some more of these questions in the chat. Shouts to One Up John, Nintendonomics, Dank Meme, Big Hitter Subjective, Dank Meme. Heavy Hitter is 3 million units or so. Well, that's subjective, I guess. Shouts to Nightshade, Knife Life Media, Gunslinger, and Gunslinger says he never knew about the Wii U till 2014 when he saw it in GameStop with Mario Credit. And like at the end of the day, that's what happened to a lot of people with this console. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you knew, like, that blows my mind. I'm pretty sure you knew the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One came out. Like,
Yep.
that is so
and
weird.
the Wii U came before it too.
It started the generation.
Yep.
I don't. Okay.
It's crazy, right? Like, because I was there in 2012. Like, I can't wait for the Wii U because I enjoy Nintendo consoles, Sony consoles. I'm always hyped for those the most. And then like if I pick up the Xbox console, it's usually a lot later.
Yep.
But the Wii U, I was hyped. Nintendo Land, playing that with friends, is a lot of fun. It is. It would have been great if it had online. It would be cool if it was ported to Switch. But at the end of the day, that's probably gonna stay on Wii U forever. That's a Wii U exclusive.
I liked the digital deluxe promotion. I got $5 back every time I bought a game. That was
really?
amazing.
I didn't have that.
Yes, that was. You got your little gold sticker on. It's back here in the back. You have the little gold sticker on the box and whatnot, and it lasted. It was supposed to only be for 1 year, and it ended up stretching out to almost 3 years. So
3
like
years?
whatever games that you bought, like you got $5 added to your eShop account after that. So if you bought a $60 game, you get $5 back. It was amazing.
One of John says Animal Crossing is one of Nintendo's biggest franchises. New Leaf sold over 10 million. Damn.
Wow.
See, like I think that was the series that started it off, but it took over 7
3DS.
years for the next game or so. So people were just waiting for
New
that.
Leaf was 3DS or was it DS?
3DS, and DS
Okay.
was I think a port of City Folk, if I recall.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were connected. You could play both together. I'm pretty sure.
And I see he said Hey Pikmin was the only game on 3DS.
3DS,
Okay.
yeah.
So it was just Wii, and I think they got the ports.
Yeah, and one of John also says he doesn't expect anyone to double dip on Pikmin Deluxe. And aside from the hardcore Pikmin players, like let's say Arlo, for example, like people will double dip, but
Yeah.
I understand your
collectors
point.
will, like,
Yeah, collectors as well, of course. Got that. And
Yes.
Dead and Alive making a joke. Speaking of Wii U port, have people forgot about Wonderful 101 already? Well, that's because Platinum blundered their first publishing release really bad when people in other countries had to pay extra while it wasn't told in the Kickstarter, which is pretty scummy to say the least.
I mean, publishing isn't exactly easy. Like, if you look at what Rare did when they tried to make their own games, they tried to publish their own games on N64 forward. It's not an easy situation, and you have to put all these disclaimers on your games and whatnot, and it can be challenging. And depending on, you have to deal with retailers now directly. Like, you're not under the shadow of Nintendo their PR team that knows exactly what to tell these individuals. So yeah, I can see how it can be challenging.
Yeah.
But that being said, this is the age of the internet now, so it's a little bit you can kind of find online shops to push your game the right way, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody has their first time, so
Of course, and as you mentioned, a lot of people didn't know it until like 2014, 2015, the Wii U existed, and it's like, are this many people still playing Wii Sports on the Wii? Like,
yeah, that's I didn't get I didn't get any of that. I didn't understand exactly how, and for lack of a better word, intentionally naive some people could be, where they're just like, look, I don't even want to hear it. When's the new PlayStation coming out? And they don't want to know about anything else.
right.
And but they had a Wii, and they see this other thing with the Wii logo on it, and they're like, I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna buy it. It looks like a console, but I don't even know what that is. And that's just amazing to me.
Yeah.
Considering the commercials were there, and everybody talks about how bad the commercials were, like then you would know what it is. But
Yeah, or at least have seen it. You know, like
yes,
like it's crazy how like people just didn't understand that. Darth Wesker says the Wii U days. Yeah, the Wii U days. As Nintendonomics says, Wii U is one of the worst marketing blunders in not only gaming history but business history. Obviously, you meant to say, but
yeah, because it was a good console. They didn't. I don't know what they were thinking. And
the marketing.
They
they'd be
tried
like,
to sell it with
Wii U.
dubstep initially. Like it was.
Like,
I was like, okay, well at least they have adults in the commercial, so you know that it's. And then they showed that it had multimedia functions, so they showed the couple sitting down watching Netflix and all that. But I'm like, the loud dubstep and the voiceover that kind of sounds like "Hey Kids," was really off-putting. Like that commercial with a completely different soundtrack probably would have been received a lot better, I think. But the way that they tried to do that, and I get it because dubstep was probably still kind of at its height of being globally popular at one point. It's always been a thing overseas, but for whatever reason, it was real popular in America.
I think it's because of Jersey Shore.
I'm thinking so too. But Jersey Shore, and then a whole bunch of movies started putting a lot of dubstep in their soundtracks too around that time.
Yeah,
so people were getting used to hearing that kind of sound.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean that's how you pimp your console.
Agreed. It's a weird way to pimp it out, but hey, there's been weird ways of advertising the GameCube, and that's one of our favorite consoles as well. So it happens.
Yes.
And the PS3, I do enjoy my memories of having a PS3, but the commercials for that, especially at the start, were pretty creepy. You remember the baby commercial?
Oh,
like,
that was.
Everyone was like, "What the hell is going on?" That was like that. Maybe that was the reason people didn't buy that console at first. It wasn't because they were getting hacked. It's because they were scared.
Yeah, commercials were extremely weird.
Yeah.
The GameCube commercials I actually kind of liked the Cube ones where they were showing just all the stuff that was happening inside the Cube.
Yeah, those were pretty cool. Really conceptual too, how they thought of them. Oh, and by the way, more people in the chat are talking. Deluxe 7 says, "What's good, VC and Shadow Fox?" So it seems like pretty much all the big Wii U games are coming to Switch. Yeah, aside from Pikmin 3 Deluxe, Mario 3D World's coming. That's coming. And then Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's the one where when it will be announced, people will get so hyped for it though. People will be like, "It's coming! Oh my god!" Like. And like me, I have the game. I've had the game for like 3 years, and I didn't get to start playing it till like a few months ago. So like, for me, it's still a brand new experience. So I'm comfortable with it, and it looks great on the Wii U. The game, it's the best looking game I've played on the Wii U, in my personal opinion. Right next to Pikmin 3. Those are both beautiful games.
I don't know how it's going to perform though. It's particularly in handheld mode. Well, I guess it'll be okay. Because it downscaled to 480p if you played on the gamepad off TV Play, so it can be done. It's manageable. I guess my biggest issue is that's a large game world. It's much larger than Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of worried about the battery life, particularly for the original Switch model. I'm wondering how the battery life.
I got that original Switch right here. Had it since Mario Odyssey released. I gotta be honest. Paper Mario doesn't do a horrible beating, but like if I play Paper Mario for like 25 minutes, 15% of my battery at least is gone in 25 minutes. At least 15, and that's being generous. That's if I am playing, I go to the home menu real quick and I take a video and upload it to Twitter or something. Like that's if I have that in between. Like
games built around the console do pretty well. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, say what you will about the resolution changes and what have you, but those were done specifically so your battery life can be longer. So I can play that game for a good 2-3 hours and I'm fine.
Agreed.
But and I obviously Mario and those other kind of games as well. But when you start getting to some of the third-party games, like you might get an hour out of it. You might, and
that's if you're lucky. That's if you're lucky. I had LA Noire, and it's actually my favorite Rockstar game because like it's not like the rest where it's like just go around and be a crazy person. It's like detective stuff. It's pretty cool how the story and plot goes through, and then also the way the facial animations work were really innovative for its time, and it's still pretty innovative on the Switch. It looks really good actually, but that game would fry my Switch in like an hour, 15 minutes if I'm generous, if I'm playing straight in a row. So I would normally play it docked. I would pull the Switch out after if I wanted to play handheld, and I'd be like, oh god, I'm putting it back down, letting it cool.
Yeah, I'm wondering how the performance would be with X. They would probably have to do a little bit of editing to make that ground up for that console, so it's not as demanding because that was literally the Wii U. You heard the Wii U when that game was playing. Yeah. And for obvious reasons, the whole world is in RAM, so right. It makes sense. Yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out. Like I don't know if I will double down on that game or not. I probably will just for collection purposes because I try to collect all of those, especially the collector's edition if it does become a thing. Yeah. But I probably wouldn't want to play it. I'm spoiled by Xenoblade Chronicles X. Like I talk about this all the time. I have my giant TV. I have the gamepad sitting on the coffee table with a little stand or what have you, and my stylus sitting out, and I'm playing with my Pro controller. So I have my dual screen situation. So I'm going using the map and going and mining Moranium or whatnot.
And you got your Pro controller right there.
And I got my Pro controller right there, and I got the giant screen for everything else. And it's just amazing, man. And I couldn't imagine having to toggle through the HUD and all the other kind of stuff. And you could do it off TV play. You just hit the X button to switch back and forth. But I could not. I'm sorry. I don't know if it was X or select. I think it was X for the Wii U, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the X button to switch back and forth for that. If not, it's the select button minus whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's one of those two buttons. The default is always minus, but some games you did it with X, so it just depends.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, shouts to the 31 concurrent viewers. If you guys are enjoying the stream, smash the like button. Thank you all for coming through. Let's do some shouts real quick before we go into some more of the comments, and then we'll move on to the next topic. I definitely think we can agree on Pikmin 3 Deluxe has potential to sell well, but for us, it's not worth it to pick it up. But yeah, people will pick it up. People will, though. Not us, but that's because we got it from Club Nintendo. Rest in peace, Club Nintendo. Wish that was still around because, my birthday was last year, and I'm like, oh, great. Can't wait to see what Nintendo's offers are.
Yeah, nothing. There's
nothing. They give you, it's literally nothing, and it's like
you get an email that directs you to the eShop, like, hey, it's your birthday, go buy something.
Exactly. It's not even like back in the Wii U era where you were actually gifted coupons and stuff and bonuses. It's Nintendo. Damn, come on, man. Consumer friendly. What happened? Everyone's talking about consumerism lately. What's happening?
Yeah, they started realizing they were giving away too much, and they're like, well, I mean, these other consoles, these other systems, they're not doing any of that. So,
agreed.
Like, yeah, we might as well be greedy too, I guess, at some point.
Yep. Oh, and Jake Miller mentions Kickstarters never lie. I've never ever wanted to partake in a Kickstarter, and I remember
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I remember Ethan R here said, "Yo, are you gonna do the Kickstarter for Wonderful 101?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll think about it." I'm glad I never did it.
Oh,
I was gonna give it a chance too, but I'm glad I
Hey,
didn't. Imagine waiting 2 months for your copy. And everyone else
Imagine
gets it
being a
early.
person that originally paid anywhere between $20 to $100 for Shadow of the Eternals. That money is gone. Like
Oh.
you're not getting that back.
Ever again. Oh my
You're
god.
like, oh, it's the spiritual successor to Eternal Darkness. Nope, nope. Dennis Dyatt ran away with your money.
Yeah, it's like, not today, Junior. And Jake Miller also says, Dragon Quest XI made my Switch blast off practically. Yeah, mine was heating up too, but it wasn't as bad as an hour 15 minutes though. I at least made it last like an hour 40 for me. And one of John also says, Paper Mario also fried my Switch. So
Oh wow.
yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's crazy. It's a real battery suck, as he wrote it as.
That's crazy. Luigi's Mansion 3. You would imagine that kind of game would be extremely demanding too, but I haven't heard any complaints about.
Oh
heat
no,
on that
I've
game.
had no issues with that game, and the multiplayer is also really good too. No issues of overheating with that either. As Nintendonomics mentions, they gotta start doing better with online membership perks, and I agree. Like stuff like, let's say, the Luigi's DLC packs. I don't know if you know, but for the multiplayer, there's 2 DLC packs for the multiplayer, and if someone's a Nintendo Switch Online member and they have Luigi's Mansion 3, it's only $9.99. They should have got that for free. You know what I mean? Like some small deals like that would be nice for people who are online members. But
Yeah.
as we've just mentioned, the Club Nintendo's been gone, and things like that aren't a thing anymore. Like you can get Yoshi's Woolly World on Wii U. That's like the one giveaway they're still doing on their website on Nintendo for anyone who wants it.
Yeah, and I think I have 2 copies of that game, so yeah, it won't do me any good.
Yeah, I had a copy of that game and I returned it after I beat it. It was not the Yoshi I liked. Not my Yoshi. Hashtag not my Yoshi 2020.
It's a decent living room multiplayer game. It's okay.
Yeah.
So I had fun playing that one with my youngest. So
Yeah. It's better for that kind of thing. For someone who was like my age, I was like 21 at the time. Clearly, like I'm in college. If anyone saw me play that game, I'd probably be attacked. So
yeah, I treat the Yoshi games like the Kirby games. Like they're not going to be extremely hard. You're playing the game to unlock everything. You want to find everything in the levels
and to have some fun, just this little carefree joy gameplay fun where you don't have to worry about anything really too.
Yep.
And one of John says, I agree, those DLC packs should have been free for subscribers. I agree. And as Nintendonomics also says, agreed, the online has just not been well executed at all, from legacy content to perks to stable online play and so on. And also with the phone app. We all know the phone app.
Now I have to give them credit. I think the vision that they had works, and it worked well with a third party game. I don't know if I talked about this on the PE podcast or not, but I was playing Mortal Kombat 11, and I bought the game at launch. You know, been playing.
On the Switch,
I play
right?
online. Yeah, and I bought it on Switch, and I do a couple matches here and there, or what have you. And like I got an update, probably about a good 2 or 3 weeks in, and I'm playing online, and all of a sudden I get a notification on my phone. I'm like, what is this? And I look, and it's the person that I was playing. They were using voice chat, and they were on the game. They're like, hey, click here to join the voice chat lobby, and I joined the voice chat lobby right there, and my phone was. I had voice chat going, and we were fighting and everything. As soon as they were done, it closed the voice chat lobby on its own and went in the background. I was like, wow, that was amazing. Maybe that's kind of what they were getting at, but I have my own takes and opinions on it too. I'm like,
it could be a little dangerous, especially for the kids who have the digital platforms. That's the one thing about it that I'm not a huge fan of, as you mentioned that, because that's something where, like, let's say I had a cousin that was 10 years old who had a Switch. They're playing Super Smash Bros. And someone's like, oh, hey, let's talk. And then it's like some person who's like doing all these slurs and is completely just horrible person. And it's like, that's why it's better to have like regular kind of online where you can like go and mute people manually. You can, of course, drop out of the call or just stop playing with the person.
Yeah.
But not every 10-year-old kid who has a console, whether it's on any platform, is going to just do that immediately. And I feel like having those things available would be best for them. But I don't think we should go too far off topic here, because we actually got to go into the next topic. PS5, Xbox Series X, and the Switch and or possibly Switch 2 in a few years. What's going to happen in the future of gaming? Are we going to continue to drill into 4K and 8K and 12K? We're going to hit 64K before we get N64 games on Switch at the rate we're going, before we even get frame rates to raise to 60 and be stable in every game, which is preposterous to me. But you know what's awesome, though? We did just hit 40 likes on the stream. Thank you guys for coming through. Once again, thank you, Shadowfox, for coming through for this dope discussion tonight. I really appreciate it, bro.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem.
Oh, and also shouts to VG Mobster, welcome to the stream, as well as Dear Wilson, Nintendonomics, Echo Jams, One Up John, Jake Miller, Deadlock7, Dank Meme, Nightshade, Ryan Ricardo, Knife Life Media, Fern, Gunslinger, and everyone else who's been hanging out, lurking, St. Lou, everyone. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Don't forget to share the stream because we'll be streaming for a while longer. We'll be continuing our discussion for another 30 minutes, and then we'll actually be playing some Fall Guys. Have you played Fall Guys? Have you heard of it, Shadowfox? Pretty dope game.
No, never heard of it. Fall Guys?
Yeah, Devolver Digital and Mediatonic have been working on the game since 2018, but it was announced and revealed in 2019 at E3 during Sony's event. And I've been into it since then because I've been liking Devolver Digital. Devolver Digital's made and published and developed Messenger, Exit the Gungeon, Enter the Gungeon, a bunch of games like that. And it's a pretty dope game to say the least, Fall Guys. It's on Steam and it's on PS Plus right now, which is pretty cool. And I actually gave away 120 beta codes last week. They gave me 120 codes, and that's why so many people know the game, because they got to try through these beta codes, and it's pretty dope game. But we'll be playing that tonight.
So what's weird is I'm pretty sure I just saw this icon on the Amazon Video app because I just got through watching the movie, and this icon was on the screen when I was searching for the movie that I was looking for.
It's probably advertisement. It's probably since it's also happening right now. The game just launched yesterday, so that's probably what it is too. They're
pushing it everywhere.
Yep, and their Twitter page also got verified and quadrupled in followers in the last few days too. So.
Is it like a 3D version of Enter the Gungeon? Is that what they're...
Actually... well, hold on, before we go on, shout-outs to Ace for the $5 dono for the channel tonight. It's much appreciated, Ace. Let's get the 100% emotes in the chat for your support to the channel. It's much appreciated, Ace. Let's get that hype going.
This is like some type of racer.
It's the series Wipeout and American Ninja Warrior. Imagine that combined with Mario Party and combined with Battle Royale genre. Basically what it is. So imagine 60 of you going through an obstacle course, and whoever's the last one standing wins. It's pretty cool, and I think it's a very fun, unique twist to the formula of Battle Royales. It's pretty dope, and like I said, it's free on PS Plus. I don't know if you got it, but if you do, that's probably the best way to get it, to play it.
Yeah, I just saw. Everybody's talking it up.
Yeah, a lot of people have been playing it lately too. We'll be playing that later tonight. And thanks, Ace, for enjoying that notification. It's from one of my songs. I appreciate it, man. And Sushi Slicer also mentions, if done right, the Switch 2 could be an SNES type successor. That would be awesome, because that would mean logically it would have more sales then. By that logic, if it's the SNES for the Switch, you know what I mean?
I mean, Switch is already outsold to SNES, so
there's that as well. There definitely is that as well. But we're going to get moving to the next topic. Xbox Series X, PS5 versus the Switch and or Switch 2. I think I want to hear your opinions on this first. What do you think about how the future of gaming is heading? What do you think about what Xbox is doing, Sony is doing, and what Nintendo is going to be doing for the years going forward, like the next 3 years? Like, how you see things unfolding? I really want to know your thoughts on this, man.
So, contrary to what the internet collectively tries to do, Nintendo is not changing how they do generations. They're going to continue to make consoles every 4 to 6 years, regardless of what everybody else does. I keep getting all these different messages from people saying that, Wii U was cut off in the middle of the generation and all this stuff. Like, Wii U was not designed to be around for 8 years. It came out in 2012. I don't know why people were thinking it was supposed to last all the way to 2020.
Yeah, makes no sense.
That console was going to be erased, and it was going to be replaced by something in 2017. If it wasn't in March, it was going to be in November of 2017. It was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, that being said, which is going to be replaced within 4 to 6 years as well. So regardless of whatever Sony and Microsoft are doing, even if they've just started joining the ninth generation after Switch did what it did, Nintendo will start 10th generation, like 2022, 2023. That's what's going to happen. At some point, I'm thinking there's probably a PS5 Pro is probably going to show up because they can't leave Nintendo on the market by themselves yet again.
Yeah.
They just left the Switch on the market for 3 years, and we see what happened.
Yep.
So
a lot of sales, tons.
Yes,
tons. Almost quadruple. I think quadruple Wii U sales, if I recall. It's more than triple. We know that. It's more than 39 million. But
I'm pretty sure they're kicking themselves about that one because they didn't want to do the same thing with Wii U, so they rushed their consoles in 2013. They weren't ready. But they couldn't leave Wii U on the market, and they made sure that even when they were pimping their consoles in 2013, they had some type of little X factor to make sure that if the Wii U took off, they also had something else. So all these other second screen experiences, if you will, they were trying to sell. So they're going to do the same thing for the Switch 2 or successor to Switch or whatever Nintendo's obviously working on right now. I'm thinking that the Xbox Series X is going to be a gateway drug, and they'll probably drop that console in 4 years. Their future is going to be Azure. Everything is going to be in the cloud. So what you're playing on xCloud or what have you is really just Azure that's being pimped across multiple colos throughout the world. Your game is being bounced around all kind of server co-locations, data centers. I mean, Microsoft might even be sharing them with Google. Who knows? The data is just being bounced around from CDN to CDN. They just want you. They want your living room.
Yeah, they want your service. They want you to look into their games as a service, not more so you buying anything outright.
They don't care what console you buy as long as you sign in. They don't care if you buy a PlayStation if they can somehow figure out how to put Game Pass on a PlayStation 5. So they really don't care at this point. They're going all in. They're making it. They're letting it be known that hey, all the games that we have are also going to be on PC. We don't care. Just subscribe to Game Pass, and you'll be able to do whatever. You only have a mobile phone? Oh, okay. Game Pass and xCloud, and you're good.
Yep.
You can still do whatever you need to do. It's just, I guess the frustrating thing is that people are still trying to make this console war thing happen, and it's not happening. It's not gonna go the way that people are thinking. Like, only Sony and Nintendo are trying to sell consoles as far as profit goes, and both of them are doing it in completely different ways. And Microsoft they are really showing their card now that they don't care.
Yep. The way that they're trying to make it, in my opinion, when it comes to Microsoft, is that they're trying to like step aside from the console market because they want to be in that cloud. They want to be that service that's digital.
Yes.
And I think it's something that it could be smart conceptually, but as we've seen from Stadia, the technology truly isn't there yet, in my personal opinion, when it comes to like trying to keep it as that kind of service.
It isn't, but if anybody was going to pimp it and master it better than Google, it would be Microsoft. That would be if Google can't do it, Microsoft probably will figure it out based on Google's failures. If anybody else tried other than Microsoft, I would be questioning that heavily. Yeah. But Microsoft has been trying to be the next Akamai for a very long time. They want all of the internet. They want everything that touches everything. Every DNS record, Microsoft wants.
Unfortunately, not the iOS, though. But shoutouts to Jake Miller with the super chat. Yikes. Get your yikes emotes and 100% emotes in the chat. And get the yikes going, flooding the chat. For that super chat, thanks for the 70%. Saying, how soon until Microsoft slogans service as a game? I'm pretty sure it's going to happen this holiday season. Services as a game.
Yeah.
Series X.
Oh, God. So, do you want xCloud as a game? You can unlock achievements in xCloud. Just whatever you want to do.
There's achievements in Pikmin 3. Deluxe. As I said. Yeah.
Also, all you achievement hunters, y'all want an achievement so bad, y'all should go buy that game.
Yeah, that's exactly what they should do. Because there's a lot of people on Nintendo which I don't personally beg for achievements. I don't really care personally about achievements. Even on PlayStation, I'm not crazy about trophy hunting. But if you want achievements, there are games that do have them. They're there.
Yes.
Cuphead has them. As you just mentioned, Pikmin 3 has them. Multiple games have them. So for people who do want those achievements,
Astral Chain has plenty of them.
Astral Chain has a lot of them. Tons, actually. There's still a lot I still haven't completed. I have a lot left. And Dark Wesker says, Rare Replay for Switch is the only thing I want for Microsoft Rare. I'll be honest, as the longer time goes, the less and less likely, in my opinion. Because it's something easy.
They're holding that literally as the ace in the hole. They're staring at Nintendo like, yeah, even though you put Banjo on there, you're not getting Rare Replay.
Which is insane, because, like, think about this. How many Smash Bros. Characters are going to be in the game? Not to get too off topic, but just real quick. How many Smash Bros. Characters have to be inside Smash Ultimate and not have their new games on the platform? Or even just some of their old games. How many?
Yeah.
Cloud, Joker, Banjo. There is King of Fighters games, of course, but they're all the old ones. None of the newer ones, especially the new one that's coming out, hasn't been set for the Switch yet. So
that's kind of strange, but
very strange. It sounds like a marketing ploy to use Nintendo. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, because Solid Snake.
Snake as well. Snake. Good point. I forgot all about that. Solid Snake also doesn't have his games on the. We got Sonic.
Yeah, and there are zero excuses. There's no technical limitations or anything like that.
Yeah, like even just porting Twin Snakes over from the GameCube. Like, of course, there's analog trigger stuff, but hey, there's already Okami and stuff and Onimusha, so they fixed it with those games. It's possible.
Yep. Yeah, that's a strange scenario, and I don't know what the deal is with that, but I don't. Rare would never. Well, Microsoft would never let Rare put anything on, because it means the millions that they spent in 2002 just really got washed away. So
yep,
that's kind of, I think that's really what it is. They don't want to waste their money, because the whole point was to keep them exclusive so Nintendo would not have them. So if you're gonna give up the Ghost and give Rare Replay, you basically spent money for nothing, because those games ended up coming back. So it's just one of those things. I don't think, like, Rare isn't even the same Rare anymore.
They're not even close. They're not even close.
I put that out. I was like, they're like, hey, we have a new Battletoads right now, but I'm like, you didn't make that Battletoads. Like, you didn't even, like, somebody else made that. Like your logo's on it.
It's just like with Sega and Streets of Rage 4. Yeah, Streets of Rage 4 is a great game, but there's a reason why the new Battletoads was not shown in that showcase, and it was shown a week later.
Yep.
And it's not because it's a popular or possibly big release like Pikmin 3 Deluxe. It's not like that, where it made a huge commotion on Twitter. It's something that people saw and went, this is still a thing, and why isn't this out yet? And why was this not shown? Like, that's what happened with that. And
there's also the fact that Streets of Rage 4 might be Game of the Year, and Battletoads won't even be.
When it comes to beat 'em up games, fighting games, I can 100% understand that point of view. I actually don't have the game yet, but I've seen everyone play the game, from Chris Levi to Abaddon, of course, a ton of other people playing this game, and it's a blast. And being able to play online together in that's lit. That's like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 when you play together. It's such a great time.
It's literally a chore to stop playing it. It is literally a chore to stop playing it.
It's crap, I gotta... Dude, it's like you need something to actually be in the way to stop from playing. It's that kind of addicting game that you want to just keep going through, right?
It feels so good. It is one of those things. If you're a fan of any of the Final Fight games or any of the Streets of Rage games, it's the beat 'em up. It's perfection. It's beat 'em up perfection at this point. So it's what I wish Battletoads would be.
Yeah. Like, when it comes to Battletoads, though, like, that graphic style, I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of that either. But as long as the gameplay's there and, you have the giant hands and everything, I'll at least try it. But I don't know. I'm not familiar with whoever this developer is. I don't know what their history is. And Rare is just like, you can have it. So I don't know how this is going to go. But, yeah. I mean, I'll try anything once, so.
One thing I want to mention from the chat real quick. Captain Chat says, I don't think cloud gaming will become mainstream for another decade. I can agree with that, because the technology truly isn't there, in my opinion, right now. But Microsoft has been doing a great job with it all being on consoles, but the cloud gaming as a whole, that future, 10 years, I see it being mainstream possibly, or at least starting to be in prominence by then.
I can agree with that. The tech really isn't there. My only thing is what I think Microsoft has figured out is how to work around the limitations. As far as to like have whatever your host is going to be, or whatever your client is going to be, have some pieces of the game client handle certain parts of the game, have the online server handle certain parts of the game, have the CDN hold certain parts of the game. So when you're connected, you're not waiting for a full upstream or downstream of packets to play the game. The majority of it is being run on the console or phone or what have you, and it's just looking for changes. Yeah. I think that's kind of what Microsoft is doing, because otherwise you can't tell somebody with with a 20 megabit connection saying, hey, yeah, you're going to get a good consistent playthrough there if those type of concessions aren't made. I think that's what Microsoft is working on, and we can see, we'll see eventually what's going to happen there. I've seen a lot of the early tests regarding xCloud that everybody's writing back on is that it's generally smoother than what Stadia was doing. So that's the only thing I can attribute that to, because otherwise you would have the exact same problems if you tried to do YouTube for games. Like you're gonna have that problem. There's gonna be loss of packets due to bandwidth, or just the fact that if you're using TCP, every last one of those packets have to be confirmed, and if not, they're dropped.
Yep, and it's not instantly, of course. It takes a minute, takes a second too.
So we'll see what Microsoft has in store. I don't know. They may have some tricks up their sleeve.
Yeah. And before we go into just talk about Sony next, I want to do a few more shouts. There's a few more people who just hopped in. Kevin Valencia, shouts Mr. from Mr. Gaming. Welcome to the stream. And of course, thank you to Echo Jams and Tendonomics, Jake Miller, Dior, One of John, Darth Wesker, Captain Chaz, St. Lou, everyone here who's been hanging out. It's much appreciated. And if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to smash that like button. And shouts to Gunslinger. Hope you have a great night too, bro. Have a good one. And Jake Miller says, I think Rare will smack anyone for using the Banjo IP. Well, I don't think they gave that many tracks for Banjo and Smash. I think maybe like 6 tracks. I'm not even sure. Wasn't even a lot.
They need to go back and probably add some more tracks for that franchise, because it's the only Rare franchise on there. So you need to add a decent size soundtrack for it if you're not gonna have multiple fighters in the game.
Yeah,
I think personally. So. Yeah.
And also shouts to Astral Off the Chain. Welcome to the stream as well. I hope you're having a good time hanging out. It's been a great discussion.
Off the Chain.
Yeah, Astral Off the Chain gang.
That's a pretty good name.
It is. It's a name that will ever be etched in history, not just on this channel, but in the whole community. It's something everyone will just know you by, Astral Off the Chain. So you really can't change your name. I hope you know that. But let's get into Sony, because Nintendo Switch, like you mentioned, there's probably a new console in a few years. When it comes to Xbox, they're going to go into cloud gaming, which I do see that perspective. I 100% see that. But when it comes to Sony, I'm positive when the Pro releases, it's not going to have a disc drive. I'm positive.
Yeah.
Positive on that. It's not going to have a disc drive. It's only going to be the first model of a disc drive, along with the digital, which is going to be $100 less. It's going to be like $600 for the PS5, in my opinion, with the disc drive, and $500 digital, because there's a leak that happened today, too, on a website. I seen the Game Looters, Dom, friend of mine on the channel, he's also another content creator, posted about it, and it looked pretty possible, but you never know. There's times where things go on websites and they end up not being true, but $600 for the disc version on launch, unfortunately, it'd be a hole in my pocket, but I want that disc drive, man.
Yeah, that's I want the disc drive too, but the PS5 SAD should be the hint that future consoles going forward will not use this. And I think the fact that just optical media in general has been slow, because nobody's using it other than for studios and people that are using them for mastering and backups and stuff like that. so it's really not a thing anymore. And I know that people want to have the 4K Blu-rays and stuff like that, but people aren't even really doing that. It's like so easy to stream stuff now.
You
That
could stream off the PS4 as well. So on the
Yes.
PS5, there's a high probability of that being possible as well.
Yes. So I don't know I don't know what they're planning on doing for PlayStation 6 or PS5 Pro or what have you, but I'm really thinking that they're looking at costs at that point, licensing as well, and how much they could save um, by alleviating that and not having that as part of the build.
Yeah.
So now, as far as where they're gonna go, like ray tracing isn't saving these people. I don't, and I hate that everybody's being so vague about everything. So they quote unquote list these specs, and the things that they used to talk about before, they're not talking about now. Like nobody's talking about the CPU. They just say, hey, it's gonna be a Zen 2 CPU. Okay, what type of Zen 2 CPU?
Yeah, that's no clarification.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's just going to be a tablet CPU again, just like the other two consoles, the PS4 and Xbox One, and then the GPU will make up for everything else because they're GPUs just like the Wii U was.
Yeah.
And so, and therefore, that all that did was prove Nintendo right, because that was the whole point of the Wii U has a quote unquote weak CPU, but if you pass all the intense math functions or your SIMD functions to your shaders in your GPU, you don't really need high SIMD in the CPU.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, we don't like the Wii U for that reason. And then everybody goes and buys the PlayStation 4, which inherently works the exact same way with that type of number crunching.
Yeah,
So,
but imagine saying that to someone who doesn't even know it exists in 2014 or 2015 or
Yeah,
2016,
there's that
because there's still people nowadays that still don't know the Wii U exists. They're like, oh, this game is on the Wii U. What's that?
Yeah.
When it comes to
what's the
Pikmin 3
Wii U?
Deluxe,
I'm
like,
okay, great. Yeah, that's
it's like yeah, your power wasn't working for 3 years.
yeah, that's
Because the TV commercials were there, like they were there. They may not have been great, obviously, but they were there.
They were, especially the Christmas commercial with the kids telling their
Running
parents
around.
Oh,
You remember that one room? It was like the Brady Bunch kind of room with those boxes, and everyone's hanging out in those rooms with different games. Yep. That commercial is the one I remember the most.
The original one, yeah. That was the dubstep one.
Yeah, and that's the one I remember the most. It's funny because I remember that one the most, and I got the console not because of that, obviously, because I enjoy Nintendo games and stuff, but people just didn't know that it existed. It's weird. It's so weird.
So weird.
But
so weird because I never saw a commercial for the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One where they showed people sitting down on a couch streaming media.
Yeah.
But they showed that for the Wii U commercial, and I'm like, and it completely. It was another thing where it was a kid was playing at one part of the commercial. The kid was playing a game or whatever, and then the parent came and sat down next to him, and he wanted to watch TV or what have you. So he just picked it up and put it on the gamepad, and then the parent was able to turn the TV on and watch. Like that kind of stuff. Like none of those, like all of those were good things to show in a commercial. It was just the music was bad, like we talked about earlier. So
yeah,
it completely drowned it all out.
Yeah, it drowned out the entire vibe that the commercial would have had if they had a different track in the background. It would have been different.
Yep.
And let's go over some more people in the chat real quick. We have Captain Chaz saying the Pro is supposedly a double SoC and will have 100% PlayStation history of compatibility, both out a disk drive. That will be limited to digital re-releases. It's possible.
That would be nice.
It'd be nice, but that's
play sale games.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
If that happens, of course, we still really don't know. Anything's up in the air. So.
Yeah, PlayStation 3 games would be nice to get full backwards compatibility with.
Yeah, and Darth Wesker says pricing will determine the fate of the two. Yeah, when it comes to Series X and when it comes to PS5 and the variants, because there's gonna be two variants of both. Of course, there's the S and X for Series, and then there's also the 5 and 5 SAD. So
I really think they gotta go for a lower price point. I'm thinking both of them have to have something that's $3.99.
I
I'm
agree. I agree. Because especially
because
with how things are right now in the world, if someone were to see $600 this holiday season, they're gonna tell their kid, "Tough luck.
yeah,
Hope for
not buying
next
that.
year," and the sales are gonna be very low for the first few years
Yeah,
if
four
they don't
ninety
have it being
nine will
generous.
probably if it was $4.99, it would probably sell a million at launch.
Yeah, and I'll
Christmas
be there
time.
probably for if it's a disc version $4.99.
Hmm.
I'm picking it up. I gotta, because the disc version, like we just mentioned, probably won't last long.
Yeah, it won't. And then the all they'll try to sell is the digital versions and go from there. And they're cheaper. They're cheaper and faster to make, obviously too. So there's that. So
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they already have two production streams for both of those, to where they, hey, let's crank out a lot of these digitals, and based on how they do, they decide whether or not they're going to order more of them to make more and go from there.
Yeah.
I'm just still worried that everybody likes to talk about, Nintendo consoles only sell because of gimmicks or whatever and whatnot. A lot of people forget that graphics and specs are gimmicks too,
Yep.
and they've been pimping this stuff a lot. And a lot of buzzwords they're using aren't even accurate, and they're still using them to sell their console. Uh, Ray tracing is only ray tracing when the whole scene is ray traced.
Mm.
What they're trying to sell you is partial ray tracing. Even on the new NVIDIA GPUs and whatnot, the RTX engine. If you look at the SDK for it, you have to pick bits and pieces of what you want to ray trace, and the same is true of these consoles. And if you listen to the developer talks, and when they talk about, hey, well, there's ray tracing only on this floor right here, and it's only reflection or refraction. There's no total light. There's no global illumination that's ray traced or anything like that. The entire scene isn't ray traced. Some shadows will be ray traced, depending.
Yeah.
But if that's what you got to do, like, then why waste the extra? Like, so you have dedicated shader cores for this, and you can only use it for bits and pieces. Like, what's the point? And I get it that, yeah, you can. It makes things look a lot cleaner, but right before you show us this for the PlayStation 5, you give us a demo of Unreal Engine 5, which doesn't use ray tracing at all, and the lighting looks very, very
All hail
good for
triangles,
a.
by the way. All hail triangles for those who
Yeah,
like. That's all he talked about half that time. Like,
and I didn't care about the triangles. I cared about the lighting. The lighting looked good for what it was doing,
did.
and you know, and that's just traditional. That's traditional 3D rendering. That's traditional. How can I say this? Traditional rasterization versus ray tracing. So if rasterization can look that good, why do we need to ray trace? And also, Unreal, why are you doing this if there's dedicated ray tracing in those consoles? Like, you
Right.
should have just used the ray tracing shaders in those consoles to do. But it's so confusing because they want to do that. They want to do 4K. They want to do 60 frames per second, 120 frames per second. We know you can't do all of these at one time.
right.
So, what exactly are you selling? You're selling bits and pieces. Like, some games are going to be 4K, some games are going to be 60 frames,
And
some
some
games are
will
gonna be
have
120.
partial ray tracing, which they won't say that to you. But
Yeah, they won't say partial at all. They'll just say ray tracing. They're that's so
buzzwords,
frustrating to me.
buzzwords,
But,
man. That's
yeah,
all people need to hear. And like the people who don't know better, like, oh, ray tracing, the graphics, they're gonna look so good. All these triangles, and it's like, relax. We still
You
need
know-
60 FPS at least, please.
You know what I would have been comfortable with? I would have been comfortable if the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One just gave me every game at 720p and 60 frames per second.
I'd like that. Even on
Just-
any
just make it
platform, any
locked.
platform. I'd like that. I'd play even Bloodborne and Sekiro, Ghost of Tsushima, 720p, 60 FPS. Even though the
Yes.
games already have really good fidelities and quality already, but at the 60 FPS, it'd be even better. Even better.
Like, why jump to 1080p and you're unlocking frame rates? You're trying to add all these extra post processing effects on here that do nothing but make the frame rate worse.
Yeah.
Or make you have to half the resolution. Like, you're saying, oh, it's 1080p, but then we look in your letterbox. Like, so why would you even letterbox 1080p? That doesn't make any sense. Just make it 720p.
Right.
So those kind of things they're so frustrating. And people are just like, well, I want to see it on the checkbox, so you have to make it 1080p so it's on the checkbox.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a gimmick. You put it
is.
on the back of a box, and people are buying it because those numbers and those buzzwords are there.
Right.
So it's funny to me the duality of it is then, oh, well, the Wii remote is just a gimmick. Well, the Wii remote worked, and it worked for every game.
Yeah, even sideways. There's different ways to play. There's multiple ways to play.
So at least that gimmick was true.
Right.
It's just one of the thinking, the logic therein is it's all groupthink because they're being taught that because Insert Gaming Magazine or YouTuber here told them that they regurgitate the same information. Nobody really thinks for themselves, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah.
So, but I think that's going to be an issue. I think Sony's going to have a problem trying to sell you what it is that they're trying to do. They do have really good studios. They do make really good first party games. But how do you make the case and say, hey, look, we have a 4K console, and you're going to have third party games that are going to be 1440p in some cases.
Yeah.
Or 1080p, but we got 60 frames per second with these effects or some ray tracing and whatnot. And any game that you tell me that there's ray tracing on and I see pop in, I'm going to be frustrated. Because the entire point was if you're ray tracing, that means you're no longer doing rasterization anymore, which means you no longer have to worry about doing LODs for triangles coming in and out because everything is smoothly transitioned from a raycast, from a vertex. Like you can just draw a line directly and you can infinitely have that object scale in and out. But since they aren't really doing it, you're going to see those things. We saw it in the Halo demo. We saw it if you look closely, you saw it in the Gran Turismo demo as well. As they bragged about ray tracing. And I'm like, so why did that just pop in the background? I just literally saw a tree pop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're going to do it, but I think what's going to happen is they're going to continue to have convenient reviews from Digital Foundry, who also don't want to talk about the CPUs in these consoles. Also, like they literally just regurgitate the same marketing, which is, hey, it's a Zen 2 core, and they say nothing else about it. Yep. And before, Sony and Microsoft bragged about their CPUs in the 7th generation. That's all they did was talk about how big, how wide the SIMD was for these power SPEs and PPEs that were in these consoles. And now all of a sudden, now let's not talk about those. Let's just talk about how many teraflops we have. And that's not going to get it because not even all teraflops are the same, which we should have known from Wii U.
Yeah.
We should have known that from there. Oh, well, it's only so many gigaflops and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, but those games are there. They work just fine. All the effects that you said couldn't be possible on Wii U are there. All the things that, PS4 and Xbox One are doing, they're also being done on Wii U. So it's just so it's so frustrating to hear. And then all tools also are the bulk of what makes these things possible. So if you say, hey, look, it doesn't have this many shaders for this, or it doesn't have this many shaders for this, but if it has an SDK and it has different markup languages within that SDK that do all that work for you, do you really need a shader? Because you can just say, hey, in this high level language here, it's doing all the scheduling for me. So I don't even need additional programmable shaders for this one process. Some things are done in firmware, or they're done in the tool set for you to achieve that desired effect. And that was a lot of what happened on Wii and GameCube as well. Like they weren't programmable, but they had tools that kind of did the programmatic things for you. So the built-in effects, you can change however they work.
Yeah.
And the same was true for Wii U. The GX2 menu and all the tools that came with that as well. There were a whole bunch of pre-made effects that were built in that console does really well for lighting and reflections and things like that you could just directly code for, and you don't have to worry about, hey, let's write a whole bunch of shaders for this console and then see how it's going to go. There were a whole bunch already built in to where you can just kind of start building a game.
Yeah.
And since those were built by Nintendo, they're pretty much ironclad and they're going to work. So,
Yeah.
I wonder if those tools are also in place for those other systems. I've only heard about it being kind of wide open and go ahead and buy Unreal or go buy Unity or whatever and then port everything over. That's kind of what I've been hearing from the older consoles and kind of what they're doing going forward. So I don't know how easy it's going to be or if anything's going to change with regards to development on that front. It just seems like it's just going to be more, hey, I built my demo on PC and then let's see what we got to do to get it to work on these consoles. And that, to me, that defeats the entire purpose, because the whole point is if you make it for the console, you already know your limitations and you can make the game scream.
Yeah.
Versus porting code, because this porting code is never going to give you exactly what your full vision was.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like people just don't realize it, and it's like it's one of those things where not everyone will get it at first, but people. The future of gaming is going to be all kinds of wild of how things are going to try and progress. Because as we mentioned, everyone's splitting up in their own ways. Nintendo's doing their own thing. Xbox focusing on cloud gaming, and then PlayStation, they're just trying to find their footing on how they should even do things going forward. And it's like they already won the last generation. They won the 8th gen. So they should be fine with knowing what to do, but I think it could be another PS3 situation. We never know.
Yeah, you never know at this point, and Nintendo has a very strong lead. So we'll see what happens, because the Switch is at, what, 60 million now, I guess, at this point?
Yeah,
so
at least.
Yeah, they got a lot of ground to cover. We'll see what happens, but Sony is very popular, so, and people will just buy whatever. And with the all the Spider-Man marketing and other things that they're doing, they might be able to catch up pretty quick. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, and shout outs to Gucci Dolphin. Thank you for coming through to the stream. I really appreciate it. Shout outs to everyone who's been coming through tonight and hanging out. We've been having great discussions, talking about Pikmin 3 Deluxe and the future of the Switch. Well, the near future, of course. And then also talking about just now the Series X, PS5, and then the Switch in the future for gaming as a whole. If you guys have any more questions, let us know in the chat. We'll be going through the chat for the next 10 minutes before we wrap up the discussion for tonight. And thank you once again, Shotfox, for coming through. I appreciate it, man.
Not a problem. Appreciate you having me on.
Of course, anytime. And for everyone who's watching the stream, thanks to the 31 concurrent viewers. If you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to smash the like button. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you want to get some hype going, hit that like button, hit the member links and the donor links. Show your support, show your hype. It's much appreciated. If you guys have been enjoying the discussion tonight between me and Shadowfox, and also the stuff I mentioned before the stream. Before you came through, I was actually talking about the patch for Smash 8.1, and you heard about the small battlefield?
No, I didn't hear about that. I knew that there was a patch that kind of went. It was a shadow drop like last night, right?
Yeah, they tweaked some stuff with the online, but the main caveat, like the main thing, people were like, "Oh, this is the point of the update." Small battlefield. I don't know. I find it kind of like why? Like at the same time, it's great for competitive play, but it's like there's no reason for it. It's nice that you gave it to us, but it makes this entire like black bar on the bottom of the map menu, stage menu, not map menu, and it completely ruins it. Like there's an entire just line right next to the stage, and it's like, all right, guess we need 8 more stages to fill it up again, and we're not even getting that many more characters. So we'll see what happens.
Completely screwed the menu up. I know how that is.
Yeah, and let's see what everyone else has to say in the chat. Captain Chat says, I don't care about frames. I want true 4K, but my TV manufacturers are selling 4K TVs as 6K and 8K. See, that's like you said before, with saying ray tracing is supposed to be partial, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Not the truth. It's what they gotta do, say the buzzwords to trick the people who don't know better to buy their stuff. It's how it is. It's how business is, how marketing is. It's just if you get caught or not, obviously. Deluxe 7 says, it will not be true ray tracing on consoles. It'll be a rough impression of it. Yep. It sounds about right.
I mean, just let the facts be known also. It's not true ray tracing on PC either. The only true ray tracing you see on PC is through a render farm, because it still takes that much computational power to fully render an entire scene. It takes a lot of CPU grunt, i.e. a whole bunch of server CPUs linked together as a giant supercomputer basically.
Yeah.
It's just not feasible. It's not even feasible at this point in 480p still. So
Right.
imagine you're trying to do that in higher resolutions, with a full scene with all shadows accounted for, all reflections accounted for, all materials accounted for, because there's subtle reflections in materials too, and they absorb light in different ways, and they all have different properties. So if you want to mimic what actually happens in the real world, there's a lot of computation that has to happen, and a GPU shader is not it. It's not enough. Not going to do it. So I mean, you can kind of, anybody that's done any type of rendering before, if you dabbled in 3ds or Maya or any of the other old school Alias Wavefront tools from back in the day, rendering takes an extremely long time for a ray traced image. We're talking, back in the day it was hours per frame.
Yeah,
So,
Gucci Dolphin even mentioned it. Like, ray tracing has horrible frame rate at the moment too, so there's only so much they can even do without hurting the game.
and that's with the piecemeal ray tracing. So yeah, full ray tracing, I don't know. It's just hilarious to me. I don't know why they chose this, other than the fact that they didn't know what else to do with extra shaders on the GPU. They had to find some other way to sell a graphics card. So maybe that's why Nvidia did that. I don't know if that was a thing to just say, hey, look, we do this and AMD doesn't, so now AMD has to chase us. I'm
Yeah.
guessing maybe that's what they were trying to do, but it's caused this whole thing now because ray tracing isn't in hardware on the current console, so now we have to pimp that that has to be the thing.
Yeah.
So
And it
so
sucks
now-
because one of John even mentioned, as you like, how you're going into ray tracing being the future of console gaming and gaming in general across the board. One of John said 1080p 60 FPS should have been the standard this generation. It's crazy
Yes.
how it won't be the standard next gen. Facts. Like,
So-
they can't even do that. So they're jumping the ray tracing. Like, they're jumping the gun way too quick on things like this. And same with 8K
VC
gaming. Same with that.
VC, the PlayStation 3 promised dual 1080p 60 frame per second gaming
Really?
originally, and
I don't remember that.
that was before the Nvidia GPU was finalized in the PlayStation 3. It was originally just going to be all cell. It was just going to be a whole bunch of cell CPUs that was doing everything, and so the graphics synthesizer was just going to be another array of cell CPUs. And since that CPU crunches so much SIMD instructions at one time, it could have been a suitable GPU for that system as well. But they chose not to do that through the last minute Nvidia GPU in there, and that was history at that point. But originally in 2005, those were the demos that Sony was showing, and they were showing, hey, you look at, we have this indie game here where you have two 1080p screens going, and your PSP screen as a rearview mirror in this game. That was one of the demos that the PlayStation 3 had.
Yeah.
And that never came to fruition. The original PlayStation 3 had two HDMI ports on the back for dual display. And so 1080p 60 has been a lucid dream.
Yeah,
since
I was about to
2000.
say fever dream. Yeah, lucid dream.
Since
same thing.
2005. We've been chasing that. So and it's 15 years later, and it's still still not a thing in every game. So
Yeah.
like I said, I would have been satisfied with just 720p 60 at the start of 8th generation. That
Yeah.
would have been fine for me.
Agreed.
But-
Because like, I love when I have a game at 60 FPS. It just, even games on the GameCube have 60 FPS. Mario Kart 8 Double Dash, like that game 60 FPS is so much fun. It's so
Yep.
much fun. Oh, and Ryan Ricardo says great discussion, and Gucci Dolphin says awesome topic for sure. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Thank you guys so much. And it hasn't updated on my end on YouTube. I think it glitched on my end, but Troy and many others said we hit 50 likes on the stream. Thank you guys
Awesome.
so much for coming through. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. We're going to go through a few more of your questions for the next 3 minutes or so before we wrap up the discussion. And then we'll be moving on to some Fall Guys gameplay. We have Deluxe 7 saying, Yeah, the only true ray tracing is in movies, etc. The consoles and PC games will have fun doing their versions of it, though.
Yep, that's true. That's what it is, and those take a lot of computation to do. So
Yeah.
you have what server farms full of different chassis of CPUs crunching all that data, crunching all those numbers to give you the resulting image that you get.
Yeah, and Chayless DJ says, I thought PS5 was going to be $399 digital, $499 physical. That's what a lot of us have thought, but there's been a few leaks that were coming out today. Of course, nothing's confirmed, which you mentioned that, but the leaks were saying $499 for digital, $599 for physical. So,
Ooh.
I'm skipping the generation. I'm keeping my old games in my backlog instead.
That's another PS3. That's
pretty much
that's
exactly,
Batarang and everything.
And that's why I said earlier it could be a PS3 situation if they go that route, because that's literally what would happen.
That's extremely bold, especially if your specifications are quote unquote on paper less than versus the Xbox Series X, and Microsoft can probably afford to sell that console at $200 at this point because they're just throwing all their money at the wall and they don't really care.
They're just trying to get people to even play games on their platforms, and like many have mentioned, I've seen some people mention it. Gaming for Microsoft isn't their hugest moneymaker, let alone their biggest thing that they're focused on as a company.
Yes.
So people should recognize that, but many people who are diehard Xbox gamers will have a harder time recognizing that.
Yeah,
as I've got banned by Kids Move. So yeah.
So the CEO
blocked on Twitter.
The CEO of Microsoft came from Microsoft Cloud, which is now Azure. And since he's the CEO now, he has never liked Xbox as a project. He never liked it. He disagreed with Bill Gates when he was signing off on it. He didn't like the team at all. So he's been trying to get rid of both mobile and Xbox for the better part of 10 years. So now that he's fully in power and he can make all kinds of decisions and whatnot, and Steve is no longer, he's on the board, but he's more advisory, and I show up just to collect money type situation.
Yeah.
Nadella does all of the dailies, and he wants to phase everything out for cloud. He's really like, Xbox is on thin ice at this point, and it doesn't matter how successful it is.
Yo, imagine there's an Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and let's say those consoles both don't perform well. They're gonna have the Xbox Series C, the Xbox Series Cloud.
And that's it.
Log into your cloud, and they'll update it anytime there's a new engine. Maybe it's kind of how like Sony has a deal with Unreal Engine. Maybe Microsoft consider making a deal with someone else. Maybe, not sure. Wow. We'll see. Like Unity. And yeah, Sushi Kiss Move blocked me over me basically calling him out for his heinous actions, and it wasn't even his Domino's heinous actions, which was after the fact. Which the fact that he got scolded by Domino's was the most funniest thing of my week.
He's one of those weird individuals as well. Like, there are people that they have large followings on Twitter or what have you. They'll block me and then unblock me.
And the funniest thing is I didn't even say anything like outright bad about him. Like, he's like, oh well, I know what I'm gonna do. Blocked. Like he said that in a tweet. It's like, okay. But one more question before we wrap up though is Troy Perry with an amazing question. Kind of relating to what we were just talking about just now for a split second, saying V-CiPz, Shadow, who do you guys like to laugh at in terms of their opinions on Twitter the most? Obi, Alex Prime, Kids Move. I'll be honest. To me, I don't see Alex Prime with that many issues. I actually agree with him on a lot of things. No, Alex Prime's a cool dude for me.
He's funny,
pretty funny as well. Yeah, he's like me, stirring the pot. Gotta stir the pot sometimes, get some reactions out, and people are like, "Oh, you seriously mean that?" And it's like, even if I do seriously mean it, it got you mad though. Because there's times where I'm of course joking, and there's times where I'm like serious. So, but when it comes to like what you said, Obi blocked me like years ago, but that's just because I actually did call him out, unlike Smooth. Like, I actually, because we all know how he is the definition of the flip flop.
Yeah.
He, like, literally, diehard Switch fan, diehard Microsoft fan, diehard Anthem fan, diehard for Sony now. What's going on? It's been like 3 years.
Yeah. This dude had the Wii U menu in his background for the longest time. Or his green screen.
And
then
I
all of a
used to
sudden
be
he starts
subscribed to
trashing
him
Wii
too.
U.
Yeah, and I used to be subscribed to him, and I used to follow his content back in the day. And like I called him out even back then on his channel before I went on Twitter to call him out back in the day. And then he's like, "Nah, we ain't having this. We ain't having you expose me." Basically.
He responds to me. I'm surprised he hasn't blocked me yet, but I just hit him with the facts, and he's like, "Oh well, this," and he'll vomit something back.
Yeah,
Usually.
he's not a bad person. For anyone here, we're not saying him or Kid Smooth are bad people. I want everyone to
No.
get that aside right now real quick. That's not what this is, so don't take it as that at all.
They have some hot takes though.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
like, and I have hot takes myself. I don't like peanut butter. People think I'm a psychopath.
Whew,
but-
yeah, you are a psychopath. Well, then again, I'm weird because I like food. I just like everything.
Oh,
Just
I like food too, but like, I don't know. When it comes to peanut butter, I hate the smell. I hate the taste. Ugh, hate it. I love like chocolate, like Reese's. Like I hate Reese's though. Like I like Hershey's chocolate bars, but put peanut butter, get Reese's. Nah, I'm good.
The only bad thing about peanut butter to me is that it sticks in your mouth. Other than that, it tastes fine to me. But it gets stuck to the roof of your mouth, side of your
you
mouth.
gotta like you gotta like brush your teeth like right after you're having peanut butter probably. And
Yep.
Gucci Dolphin says PB&J is an American treasure. And Troy says PB
Yes.
is glorious. Hey Troy, it's probably lunchtime where you're at, so you're probably having a PB right now. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming through, bro. I really appreciate it. This has been a great time talking to you, man, discussing all this stuff. It's been a lot of fun. If you ever want to come back on, it'd be an awesome time once again. And thank you to everyone who's been watching the stream. We're going to be continuing to stream, though. I'm going to get Fall Guys set up. But without further ado, Shadow Fox, anything else you want to say? Dear Wilson or one of the mods, if one of you guys can post the link to Shadow Fox's channel, it'd be much appreciated. Check him out. He has great content whenever he has a live stream up. Check him out. Anything you gotta say for your outro?
So I have a couple of videos in the queue. They're just quality control and making sure I put out the right information. So I know people hate like, oh, you haven't done a Shadowcast in 4 months or whatever. Like, oh, blah blah blah. I'm like, hey, it's also 2020, and yeah, I'm busy, and there's other things that I'd rather take care of at the time. And also, like, editing videos takes a really long time. Just me putting up a 20-minute video, it's about a good 2-3 hours worth of work. So, or longer, depending on what type of video it is. I made one video that was only like 10 minutes, but it took me like 3 days to do. So, yeah, just bear with me, and I'll have a couple videos up. One of them is dealing with the newer consoles and some of the other weird oddities that I noticed amongst gaming media and press and how they talk about it. So just look for that coming soon, and another take actually on the Switch 2 rumor that's going around, and I have my take on that as well. And it probably will displease a lot of people, but they'll just have to deal with it.
Agreed.
Other than that, play games, have fun, or to impress other people.
Right, and like you just mentioned, people just gotta deal with how we perceive things. Like, everyone has their own perspectives, and if we all have predictions, that's what they are at the end of the day, just our own predictions. And thank you so much for coming through. It's been a blast, and I hope you have a good night, man. Thank you for coming through once again. All right.
I appreciate you. Have a good one.
Of course, you too, bro. Peace out, man. So, we've had a great time with the broadcast so far, and once again, thank you, Shadowfox, for coming through tonight. It's been a blast. We're gonna go and actually get started with some gameplay, Fall Guys. So get ready for that. We're gonna start up in just about a few minutes. Please stick around because we're gonna have a lot of fun. So we already been having fun. So thank you to Nintendonomics, Troy Perry, Nightshade, everyone who's been hanging out tonight. Dark Angel, Ceresia, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Captain Chaz, Echo Jam, Sushi Slicer, Darth Wesker, One Up John, Deadlock 7, everyone who's been here, thank you guys for coming through. Before you leave, don't forget to smash the like button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. It's much appreciated. And don't forget to check out Gucci Dolphin's link in the description. It has Shadow Fox's channel. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. He has great content. It'd be much appreciated. We're going to get this set up right now, guys. It's just going to take a minute or two. We'll be playing for like a half hour or so, maybe more. So thank you guys for coming through. We're having a nice long episode of the broadcast tonight. We had like a nice few segments in the beginning, Then we had our nice discussion of Shadow Fox, and now we're going to have some gameplay. I think this may be the setup going forward. I'm not sure. We'll see how the stream does when I see the analytics at the end, but you guys have been here hanging out. Keep showing your support. Smash that like button. Get some dono hype and member hype going. We're actually at 70 members, not 71. I didn't get to update that. But thank you guys for all your support tonight. It's much, much appreciated. I actually had to open up a text source real quick for the Ultra 100%er. Because shouts to Ace, who is still the Ultra 100%er of the stream tonight. Thank you so much, Ace, for the $5 dono. And shouts to Jake Miller for the $2 dono tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming through with this support. We're going to go and get the game capture started. And we're going to go get the gameplay going. For Fall Guys. For those who don't know, we mentioned it, me and Shadow Fox are a bit. Fall Guys is a super dope battle royale game, kind of like a combination of Wipeout with Mario Party and like battle royale genre. So let me go get my controller and we'll get started. We're playing on PlayStation, so. Alrighty. Alright, I have to reset the game capture again. Of course I do. Of course I do. And thank you guys all for being here. Shoutouts to the 27 concurrent viewers. Make sure you hit that like button so we hit 50 likes. If you haven't hit 50 likes already, let's definitely do it if you haven't. Let's go. Let's go. Because I don't know why. On my end, it still doesn't say 50, which is weird. And yeah, Gucci, Fall Guys is so fun to watch. And thank you, Echo Jams. I'm so glad you enjoyed the stream and the discussion so far that we had. Thank you to Tendonomics as well. Thank you, everyone. And have a good one, Sushi Slicer. I really appreciate you making it out to the stream tonight. And everyone, please smash that like button if you guys have enjoyed the stream. And it's PlayStation and PC currently. PlayStation and PC currently. But definitely stick around, guys. We're streaming for a while longer. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. If the game capture could work like it did earlier today when I recorded footage for my video coming this week, that'd be great. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh shit. Why is this not working? What in the ever-loving fuck? This is really annoying me. Hold on. We're gonna try this again. Alright. I'm gonna turn off my PlayStation and just turn it back on. Hold on. I should probably just do it right here, actually. Since it's on this monitor anyway, so makes sense. Alright, we're going to try this again. Thank you to the 23 concurrent viewers. Please stick around. It really would mean a lot if you guys stick around. It's initializing. Detecting signal. Loading. Shoutouts to the 25 concurrent viewers. You guys are awesome. Shoutouts to PlayStation side. Technical difficulty rage. Boo, I want to switch an Xbox. That's an L. Yeah, an L for you. L for you, Troy. And yeah, especially because every week would be awesome. That'd be dope. If that's possible, I totally will try to do that, but I'm not sure if that's possible. I hope it is, but it's always, of course, up to the other person if they're able to make it. But I'm going to lose my shit at this rate because this is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. Because, like, this should be working. This should be fucking working. See, you see the game, but you guys don't hear the audio. Because the game capture is fucking everything up. No, you know what? I thought I just heard it for a second. Unless I'm tripping. I think I'm tripping. What the fuck? Why is the audio going through? But I don't even have the game. I don't know. The game capture's not even on and the audio's going. I'm going with it. I'm going with it. Fuck it. Okay, now start the game. Because I don't know how long we're streaming till, to be honest. We're streaming for a while tonight. Stick around. We're now playing Fall Guys. This episode of the broadcast has been a blast. Show your support. Show your hype. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. If you've been subscribed, hit that notification bell. A lot of you missed my recent video. It's not the update video. I made a video on Persona 5 Royal that almost all of you missed. But for those who've seen it, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys who have seen that video. I appreciate it. But yeah, we in here playing Fall Guys. For those who don't know, I have actually had one victory, but it was only during the beta, and it was off screen too. So I haven't gotten a victory yet in the launch build, and I haven't gotten a victory yet, like in general, like live on stream yet. So let's see if we can get that to happen tonight. And I hope the video game audio is loud enough. Let me know in the chat. It should be fine. Yeah, it's good. Audio's good. Let's get some hype going and see. Yeah, I'm level 7. I thought I was level 6. I'm a little dinosaur. I really like this game a lot, guys. This game's a lot of fun. Yeah, we got 49 likes on the stream and 1 dislike. So we're 1 like away from 50 likes, guys. So smash that like button in the chat. Smash that like button, guys. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Darth Wesker, Nightshade, Captain Chaz, One Up John, Echo Jams, Troy Perry, Gucci Dolphin, Nintendonomics, everyone who's been here hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Now let's get started. Oh, Hit Parade. I like this one. I like this one. This one isn't a pain in the ass. Because some of these are definitely a pain in the ass. Not all of them, of course. I like how it didn't place the... Shit. Ah, the physics. The physics. Let's go. Oh, shit. Come on, keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep it moving. Oh, shit. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Keep moving. Oh, shit. I got lucky. Oh, I got really lucky I didn't die right there. We made it. This is the end. Let's go. We qualified for the first round. And you can switch characters of who you're viewing, which is pretty cool. This person's like, alright, I'm fucked. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Get some 100% emails in the chat if you guys been enjoying the stream tonight. Let's see who's playing. Silver Lightning, Pineapple Love, Sir Manif, The Cap Returns, Springy Apple 5. What kind of names are these? So John says, good morning, Vietnam. What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. How have you been, man? How have you been? Hope you've been enjoying the stream. And we just had our discussion with Shadow Fox talk about Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Series X, PS5 versus Switch. And then earlier in the stream, I talked about Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming early next year, possibly, as well as the 8.1.0 patch and smash. It's been a super dope stream. Thank you for doing Echo Jams. I'm not kidding when I say this is one of my favorite games in regards of how much fun I'm having in the game for the year so far. It's a lot of fun. It's something that you can just keep playing because it's like you want to win. So, obviously, you're going to keep playing. And our lobby seems a little small, so... Oh, I thought it was gonna be a trick right there. Oofa, oofa. Oh, come on. See, like, the physics sometimes be wonky. Oh, how did that person make it through? No! Slide down! Slide down! Let's go! Get moving! Get moving! Hey! We qualified. Nice. See if you guys enjoyed the stream. Smash that like button, subscribe. And once again, Ace, I don't know if you're still here, but shouts to you for being the ultra percenter of the stream with the $5 dono, claiming that spot as the top stream supporter, as the ultra percenter. Let's go. And shouts to Nathan. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been doing good. We had a dope episode of the broadcast, and now we're just chilling for the next 30 minutes or so, playing some Fall Guys. So I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you all for coming through. And if you guys haven't shared the stream yet, I've posted a link a handful of times. Share the stream. Retweet it. It'd be much appreciated. Now we got Slime Climb. This one for me, I gotta be honest, I kind of fucking hate Slime Climb. I kind of really fucking hate this minigame. It's one of the only ones I don't like at all. Like, at least the whirly gig, it's funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you get hit by the little propellers, it's funny when it launches you. This, it's bullshit. It's too tight of a space. Like, if you're really good at jumping, you could do that, but not everyone's that good at jumping, so. It's like a mini version of everything you've been through in this. Oof, I got lucky. I got lucky. Oh, shit. There's only one person ahead of me. Let's go. Let's go. It's too fast. No! Are you fucking kidding me? Now everyone's here. Come on, I should have qualified. The end's right there. No! No! Oh, that was a smooth push forward. Holy shit. No! Are you kidding me? Ugh, this fucking I hate slime fucking bullshit. Fuck. I played so good that time and I fucked it up. I swear, Pineapple Love won. Yeah, fuck you, Pineapple Love. I just missed the final round. Oh my god, man. Grubber K9, what's up? I'm glad you just made it to the stream. You did just miss the interview with Shadow Fox, but it's all good. You can either rewind the stream or wait till it's rendered. We had a dope discussion, and we also had a dope time earlier too. We're not going to watch this, but this is one of the final games. It's called Hexagon. But we're actually backing out of this. We made it to the fourth round, or third round. I thought it was the fourth round. Not sure. Kind of really surprised that it was ending on that round. That's weird. Must have been because there's only 5 people left. So that time was only 4 rounds instead of 5. But we had fun. I had fun. This game's a lot of fun. Shout out to 26 concurrent viewers. The salt can be rage-inducing when those things happen. Because, like... all I had to do was not... I can't even talk about it. Hey, Ghost of Tsushima update. And Decepticon the Yusuke oofs and Troy Perry with the laughing emoji and the Luigi gasm emojis. Seesaw is hit or miss. Sometimes it's great, but if you're in the back like I am just now, it may not be as good. You need to like literally get ahead of everyone, or else you'll tumble down. See, like someone tried grabbing me, like. Let's go. Oh, I tumbled anyway. Fuck! Go, go, go. Go, go, go. See, this moment happens pretty often on this stage. This is why I'm not a huge fan. Sometimes, like, everyone goes on the right side. Everyone. Yo, I like how it was gonna go on my side and then... Oofa. Yo, look how far some people are. Whenever I look ahead and see some people already by the end, I'm like, what the fuck? How are you so lucky that no one's near you and interrupting your entire path? Like, that's BS. Like, people are already at the end, just chilling. Someone's chilling right there. Are you fucking serious? Get out of my way. If you listen to the music sounds like Splatoon music if you actually listen to it. Why am I tumbling? Why am I tumbling? This is why Seesaw is hit and miss. Especially for our first course, it's definitely hit or miss. Like, why am I tumbling? Why? Get up! Why? Come on. This is not looking good for me at all. This is not looking good. Shit, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. This is looking a little too close for comfort. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Oofa. Oofa. Dino Bros. Dino Bros. Let's go. I really... How did I come back? Yo. I shouldn't have won that. I shouldn't have qualified. Shout out to Decepticon saying, or they can use Splatoon characters and use the ink mechanics. That'd be cool if Nintendo made their own style. But I think Fall Guys will come to Switch. Because let's be honest, Devolver Digital puts a lot of their games on the Switch. They sell really well. Fall Guys would do really well on the Switch. I just think internet-wise, it may suck donkey dick. So it's probably best to just play it on PS4 and the PC anyway. Because for the first day or so, there already was server issues. So like, even right now, the guy's like, you saw that? He was just like, doing that for like 3 seconds. Stuff like that happens once in a while. But we did finally actually hit 20, not 20. We have 23 concurrent viewers, but we have 50 likes on the stream. Thank you all for coming through. I don't know why the thing hasn't updated yet to 20 viewers, but hey, if it wants to say 31, then 31 viewers here. Yeah, Captain Chaz, if this was reskinned as Pokemon, it'd definitely make millions. But to be honest, the game and the people who made the game are doing very well right now. Yeah, this is definitely better than Gang Beasts. In my opinion. Way better. Now we got Hoarders. Hoarders is a cool game, but I actually am a bigger fan of the Grab the Tail games. Those are pretty fun. I actually have only done Hoarders a few times, so... Just gotta collect the balls. Let's see what I do. Why did it change to a red? Why do we not have any balls? Why? Oh, we need to put them on our side. Get these balls on our side. We gotta hoard them. That's why. I thought we were on our side. Oh god. Shit. Why are all our balls not on our side? Get over there. Blue team, put it on our side, because then it'll get you closer to your side, idiots. Good. Got them on our side. I'm trying to play defense. Yes. Oofa. Go. Come on, team. No. No. Why are all the balls on our side? Shit. Our team, I said, Captain Chaz. Our team. I will keep these balls on our side of the course. Red team should be out. Red team should be out. Take red team out. There we go. Our team got the balls for victory. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Echo Jams. That was dope. And shout out to the 25 concurrent viewers. We're still hanging out for the broadcast. We'll be playing Fall Guys for the remainder of the stream, so for the next 25 minutes or so. So thank you all for coming through. We'll be rating my new video, and I know everyone hasn't seen my new video yet, so we'll check it out after the stream together. But right now we're playing Fruit Shoot in Fall Guys, so stick around and smash that like button if you just joined the stream. Why am I in the back? Every time you're in the back, you're fucked. Look at all the fruit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It may look easy compared to the other ones, but it's not as easy as it looks. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Get moving. Get moving. There's only 15 people that can qualify. Fuck, only one person qualified already. No. Yo, they're chilling there waiting. Yo, there's no way. They all gotta start getting hit except me. And I'm too far back. No. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Are you kidding me? Come on! Get your stupid strawberry out of here! No! What's good, Juice Man Vaughn? Welcome to the stream, bro. It's great to see you. We've been having a busy night tonight. Talked about Smash Patch 8.1.0 and Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming early next year, possibly. Me and Shadow Fox had a dope discussion afterwards about Pikmin 3 Deluxe, the Switch games going forward, as well as Series X versus PS5 versus Switch going forward in the future. And now we're just playing some Fall Guys. And yeah, that part was... I've beaten that before, but that part was pain. Very painful. Shoutouts to Juice Man. Oh, how funny is that? Connection disconnected on everyone. Ha! They can all eat shit. Unreal Christian. Shoutouts. Welcome to the stream, bro. How have you been, man? And by the way, I'll be sending you that care package for your upcoming content that you have coming soon. You'll have that ready in a bit, so that's gonna be pretty dope. And yeah, that part was definitely a pain. Shouts to Unreal Christian, Echo Jams, Captain Chaz, Juice Man Vaughn, Key, what's up Key, welcome to the stream, Troy Perry, Decepticon, everyone who's been here hanging out tonight, Nathaniel, One Up John, Darth Wesker, Gucci Dolphin, Deadlock 7, Ryan Ricardo, Nintendonomics, everyone who's been here, and if you're just joining the stream, smash that motherfucking like button and get some dono hype in the chat, get some member hype in the chat. Let's hit 75 members. Let's get some crazy hype going. Let's go. Because we'll be continuing to stream for another 20 minutes or so, playing some more Fall Guys. So let's get some hype going before we wrap up. And we have a giveaway for a $10 code. Dior put the link in the chat for the eShop. What have you guys been up to lately? What have you been up to, Juice Man Vaughn? What have you been up to, Christian? How you guys been? Y'all better pick up Fall Guys. It's so much fun. Watch me pick the wrong one right now and look like an idiot. Watch you pick the wrong one and look like an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Ha! I have an IQ of 189. Ha! 189 IQ. 189. 189. No. See, I was the first one to get that one. It's 188 IQ. I'm trusting my faith. Shouldn't have trusted my faith. Trust my faith. There you go. We got this. Let's go. Get up. Hey. GG's. Shout out to St. Lou, Gucci Dolphin, Decepticon, Juiceman Vaughn, Unreal Christian, Dear Wilson, Echo Jams, Captain Chaz, Key, everyone hanging out and lurking as well. Subscribe, members, everyone coming through. I appreciate it, guys. We're having a lot of fun, to say the least. I love playing this game. It's a blast. And what's crazy, it's already 1 a.m., which is nuts. But we'll be continuing to stream, like I said, for another 20 minutes. And yeah, St. Louis, it's been a minute since Gucci been around. He's been busy. But I'm so glad that everyone's here watching. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate all of your support. Get some hype going in the chat. Smash that like button. I think it's possible we can hit 55 likes tonight. If we can hit 55, that'd be nuts. Let's hit that. Let's hit that goal. We have 28 concurrent viewers. Thank you guys so much. And if you guys want to watch the discussion with me and Shadowfox, you guys can rewind the stream. We actually had a long, hour-long discussion plus about a bunch of stuff. So definitely check that out. Team Tail Tag. I like Team Tail Tag. This game I like. Thank you so much, Grubby K9, for being here as well, bro. I really appreciate it, man. I'm glad you were able to make it tonight. Really, seriously, because I know you're busy at work and you've been getting home late, so I appreciate you making it, man. Thank you. Alright, now, I don't have a tail, so I'm going to grab my teammate's tail so I can have his tail. Oh, see, this guy's an idiot. There. Now, he's going to follow me when he should follow the enemy. But the reason why I'm taking his tail is so I don't have to have anyone to worry about on my team. You know what I mean? There's 5 people to worry about. Oh, God. Why is... Oh, shit. Fuck. That was not where I wanted to go, but I guess it was fine. It did the job. No, it didn't. I don't know why you're chasing me. You already have a tail. Oh, fuck. Get moving! Get moving! Let's move. Let's move. Huzzah! Oh, fuck. No. I'm good. No, what? But it's 4 on 4 on 4 right now. We need to take some tails. Red team's gonna get no. I need to take someone's tail on the enemy team. Because now we're losing. See? That's why you gotta hold your tail as long as you can. Shit. Hey, look at you. What? That's bullshit. That's absolute fucking horseshit. Fuck out of here. What? Nah. That's bull. That's absolute bullshit. Y'all just saw that. I took his tail, and he stole it from me. What? Hey, what? Eliminated? What do you mean eliminated? What? Did we lose all our tails at the last second? What? It was at the last second. Are you fucking shitting me? Shout out to Nightshade. Thank you for coming through tonight. I hope you have a good night, bro. Thank you for making it. I really appreciate you being here. And I'm glad you're all having a good time tonight. We've been having a fun stream tonight. A very long stream tonight, to say the least. And also shout outs to Ace for the $5 dono. And shout outs to Jake Miller for the $2 super chat. And Ace, you're still the ultra percenter of the stream. As the top supporter. So thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. And we actually are not on the yellow team anymore. We're actually not here anymore, so we're gonna back out. And I will continue shooting another 15 minutes, guys. And make sure you guys stick around because we are gonna go raid my new video, which a lot of people haven't seen it yet. It's not the update video. There's a newer video that I dropped 2 days ago, and we need to get it to reach 100 views. We need to get it to reach 30 likes. It's slacking in the numbers, and we need to help it up. And it's a good video. I put a lot of time into it. It's my impressions, 30 hours plus into Persona 5 Royal. So we dope. But we're gonna keep playing some Fall Guys for the remainder of the stream. I'm glad you guys been having fun. And thank you, One Up John, St. Lou, Echo Jams, Dear Wilson, Gucci Dolphin, Grubby K9, Nightshade, Captain Chaz, Unreal Christian, everyone who's been here. I thank you guys so much for coming through. We'll probably be playing at least one more full session of Fall Guys, if not a handful of smaller ones, because it always depends how far you get. If I make it to the final round and win on stream, that'd be lit. Because, like, I've won only once during the beta, and that was off stream. So, hopefully, I can actually have some live footage of me winning. That'd be pretty lit. Because then I can add it into my video that I've been working on. Because, like, it'd be nice to have that for the video. Because, I know the Paper Mario Origami King review was supposed to be first. That was what was being voted on a few weeks ago on the YouTube. But, that's gonna be the next review. It's gonna be the actual first main review, but like I have to review Fall Guys first. Obligations, you know what I mean? Not to say that I'm not putting time into Origami King. I've been putting a lot of time into that game, but I'm not far enough where I can make a review. So I'm not gonna rush a review out or just make a review without finishing the game. That wouldn't be right. That's not what a real reviewer would do. I finished all my games, so. Well, all my games is for reviews. Is this thing gonna go down again? What are we waiting for? I went down the moment I left. Fuck that wall, stupid shit. Oh, come on. Yo, I'm getting fucked up this time. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna win this. Get moving. Let's go. We qualified. And thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Thank you Gucci Dolphin, St. Lou, Dear Wilson, One Up John, everyone here. I appreciate it. You know what? I'm gonna actually get the link for the video now, because we went from 27 viewers to 22, and I really want you guys to watch this video. So I'm gonna post the link in the chat now. If anyone wants to go check it out now, y'all are more than welcome to check it out now if y'all want. I totally understand. So please check it out. I'm gonna post the link in the chat. So if y'all could please check it out, it really would mean a lot to me, guys. I put a lot of time into it, and most of my videos are usually with bullet points and stuff, and there are bullet points for it, but I spoke more off the cuff, which I know some people do enjoy that style where I'm more off the cuff with those kinds of videos. So I really want you guys' input on it, and just some of your thoughts about Persona 5 Royal. If you've been playing it, just started it recently, beat the game, all that kind of stuff. And thank you to the 22 concurrent viewers. I appreciate it. See, like, I should have tumbled this then. Fuck. Come on, really? Get moving. There's only 30 entrants. Oh, this is it. Oh, look at me just tumbling down. Get moving. We qualified at like the last second. We were like entrant number 24. And thank you everyone watching. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so smash that like button. I appreciate it, guys. And thank you guys for all the support tonight. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed that discussion with me and Shadow Fox as well earlier. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And the one thing I love about the broadcast is, like, we can always just talk to each other throughout the streams. Like, of course, during normal gameplay live streams, we always talk to each other, of course. But on the broadcast, it's like we always get to talk about topics together as a community, and it's always a lot of fun. And if you're brand new to the channel, smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Stay up to date on all the videos, live streams, music, and more. And hit that like button, too. I want that gold. Give me that egg. I didn't mean to take it from my teammate, but we need it. Why are you taking my egg? Ah! Get out of my way! Are you fucking kidding me? My own teammates! You fucking bitches! This is the most rage-inducing one, but it's fun though. Go team, go! Why are you fighting each other? We have enemies on our own roster. Enemies on our own roster. Give me the fucking gold egg! Give me the egg! Give me the egg! Go! Go! Where are you going? Go! Go! Shit. Shit. Stop him! We need that egg! Give me that egg! I need that egg! Go! We're losing! We need that egg! Oh, come on. I'm trying to get out of here with a fucking egg. Can y'all let me get the fuck out? Come on. Oh, come on. Get up. Get moving. How? I just added... Okay. Yeah, we qualified at the last second. My extra egg for the victory. Fuck yeah, yo. This game's so fun. It's yo, this game does go hard, and especially with some of the games. They could be rage-inducing at times, but they're so fun. And when you win, it's so fulfilling. Even just the rounds, it's fun. Even, no matter how many times I've played with them, they're great. There's more to play than Mario Party with online on Switch, that's for sure. And Echo Jam says, rip the rest. Yeah, big rip for the rest of them. And thank you everyone for your support, guys. 100% click in the building. Now we got more tail tag, but this time looks like a smaller team. I'm not sure, unless I'm tripping. Yeah, I don't got tail. Oh, it's non-team tail tag. This is non-team. Oh, God. That sent me flying. Hey, yo, get the fuck away from me. What? You weren't even near me. What? Are you... This game. It's bullshit. Now it's a visible wall. What? This is trash. I need that tail. What? How? What? It's trash. Yeah, fuck out of here. Shit. That might have been for my benefit. No, it's not. What? See, how are they grabbing it so quick off each other? I'm like literally holding down the grab button to hope to grab him. Come on. Oofa. 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 Why are you tumbling? You bitch! Bruh. What? No! Are you... That was the 4th round. Are you kidding me? I guess on stream we're not making it to the final round. Damn. Well, we've had a great fun stream nonetheless. It's been a lot of fun tonight. I think I got my fix in Fall Guys for tonight. And I've had a lot of fun. It's already past 1 o'clock my time at night. Gotta go to bed. Thank you guys for showing support to the stream tonight. Shouts to Ace for being the ultra percenter of the night. The ultra 100%er with the $5 dono. Thank you. And shout out to everyone who's been enjoying the stream tonight. It's much, much appreciated. We're going to actually watch them to see who wins. This is the person that I have faith in. We'll see what happens. This is a game where you have to figure out where's the path to make it. Yeah, this person, Lil Sasuko, is playing pretty well. He's playing the exact way you should play. Slow and steady, but not being the head of anyone, not being in front. Exact way to play right there. And Ace with the Yusuke oofs. Yeah, Yusuke oofs for the game, and yeah. And shout out to the 20 concurrent viewers. If you guys have been enjoying the stream, check the video I just posted in the chat. Please check that video for the raid. Oh, well. We're gonna exit out of the show. So, thank you to everyone who's been enjoying the stream. It's much, much appreciated. And if you guys check out that video, I want you guys to please show your support on that video by smashing the like button and dropping a comment on the video. Please rate it. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you guys for enjoying the stream tonight. We had a great discussion with Shadowfox about Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Series X versus PS5 versus Switch. We had a great discussion between us about Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming early next year, and also talking about the Smash 8.1.0 patch. And just now we had a lot of fun playing Fall Guys. It's been a great, jam-packed milestone return for the 25th episode. Yes, this is actually the 25th episode, and it's been a while since the last episode. It's been almost 2 months. So thank you guys for your support. And we may have a guest every time, or we may have a guest every 2 episodes. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the analytics look, and we'll see if people are available. Because at the end of the day, that's if people are available, then sure, I'll have guests as much as possible. But most likely, it's gonna be every 2 episodes or so. Thank you to the all the concurrent viewers that have been here tonight. You guys are amazing. I'm about to go and get some rest. Have a good night, Ace, Troy Perry, Decepticon, Juiceman Vaughn, Echo Jam, St. Lou, Gucci Dolphin, One Up John, Deer Wilson, Nightshade, Captain Chaz, Grubby Canine, Unreal Christian, and everyone else who's been hanging out tonight. Hope you all have a good night. Hope you all rate the new video. I posted 4 links in the chat for the new video because I really want you guys to watch that video. Drop a comment on the video too. And I want that video to reach 100 views. Usually I normally would wait till a video reaches 100 views before I drop the next video. And the next video, which I was going to drop tomorrow, isn't ready yet, so I'm willing to wait it out and put more time into it, as long as this video, the Persona 5 video that I dropped a few days ago, reaches 100 views first. Thank you, Xenoheart, for coming through as well. I appreciate you being here so much. Ryan Ricardo, thank you for coming through. Nindy Gamer, everyone. And once again, thank you, Shadowfox, for coming through for our amazing discussion. It was a blast. Thank you so much. And if you ever want to come back on, you're always welcome. Of course, for topics that you're interested in, obviously, and all that kind of great stuff. So thank you all so much for coming through, and I hope you all definitely check out those links I just posted. Have a good night, Echo Jams. Oh, and by the way, if anyone's interested, Dear Wilson posted a link in the chat for a giveaway for a $10 Nintendo eShop code. If you want to check out that giveaway, then check out Dear Wilson's link in the chat for that giveaway. And if you are hyped and have been enjoying the stream, smash the like button on the stream, subscribe to the channel with the red subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. Make sure you are up to date on all the live streams, all the videos, all the reviews, all the music, all the content I provide. It's all appreciated. And you guys have been showing a lot of support, and I'm glad you guys have been enjoying this return to making content. I appreciate you guys a lot for supporting the channel. The 100% click is a very important thing to me. It's us. It's a community. So thank you to each and every one of you who came out to hang out tonight, even with YouTube having its technical issues tonight, because I know a lot of you have been refreshing the stream multiple times throughout the night. So thank you guys for sticking around. That means so much to me. All of you guys for being here. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And the technical issues are on YouTube's end. They're not on my end. as I mentioned earlier, a few other people were having streams and they had no issues, and some people who were watching the stream tonight didn't have issues either. So it is what it is. And don't forget to rate that new video. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to the stream tonight, and I will see you all next time. Next time you'll see me is on a live stream and with a video this Friday, a review for Fall Guys, and the live stream will be Xenoblade Chronicles X. Peace.